Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, I'm losing shit. A stupid myth, you choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the news it fits.
What up, Nine?
Stupid myth, you choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
Trapaholics Mixtapes.
As the 9% and word would say, make a better you, a better us.
professional. Give them what they ask for.
Who do you think you are? I'm the word. Who am I? I'm the one who put in the work.
When I move, it's in a quick rumble. I will never ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble.
What up, though? It's the word. You see the title. We about to get into it. But before we do that, let me holler at my people in the chat. Blackbird, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. What up, though, bro? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. My brother Bronze, what it do with the businesses, fam? What up, man? Appreciate you. My 33 brother, Mr. Gary Busted Down Brown, a.k.a. Mr. Sports Chat. What it do with the businesses, man? Appreciate you. Hey, man, I'm going to try to get more consistent. I ain't really had nothing to talk about, but this came across a couple. I was having this discussion with a couple people why perception is important and how often it should evolve how we look at things, because we're going to acquire new information that we didn't have before. So when we do that, we got to go back and look at what we know, and we might have to unlearn to relearn something new, right? And as I'm saying that, it was kind of baffled. I'm like, well, what does that got to do with perception when we learn something? I'm like, you don't know what perception is? How you perceive things. They didn't know the importance of it. And these grown folks, man, this ain't no kids I'm talking to. So I'm like, sometimes things that other people don't. And what's normal to you or something that you use fluently, sometimes you're not aware it's not as common. It's not common knowledge, So I thought it was important to bring this conversation. And it's part of self-development too, because perception is the framework of our mindset, right? That's how we frame our mindset. Any type of mindset you go adapt is heavily predicated upon your perception of how you frame your mind. So perception is a big deal. You know what? I meant to have this pulled up before I started, but I had to push time back to start a little late. Give me 1 second. But let me pull this definition up for y'all real quick. But yeah, how y'all doing, man? I know I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back. I'm going to be more consistent. I ain't even been going live on the other. I've been chilling. When I ain't really got nothing to say, I don't talk. I be quiet. So, but I got something to say. Shout out to Riders. I was over there last night, chilling with her and her significant other. And we had a great conversation. I did it late. I was up there for probably about almost an hour before I even shared it out. But, we had, a titillating conversation. It's not a good definition. Well, it is a good definition. It's just not. Yeah, I hate when I look at something on my phone and then I assume I'm going to get the same exact thing when I look it up on the computer and it's something totally different. But, oh no. Are we? Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, cool. Almost opened up another screen through StreamYard, but let me share this with y'all real quick. I hate when they don't put this in black mode. So, perception. I can read you a definition, but I'd rather show you. So, but this is concise, the definition itself. Man, where's I can't see on white. I can't find the mouse. The scroll. Oh, here we go. All right, found it. There we go. So perception, the ability to see, hear, or become aware of something through the senses, right? They gotta add more to that. The state of being or processing of becoming aware of. That's what I wanted right there. the state of being or processing of becoming aware of something through the senses. So basically what our perception is how we perceive the world, using our five senses. So is information coming in through our five senses. Let me see if there's a more way of regarding or understanding. Here we go. A way of regarding or understanding or interpreting something, a mental impression. So it's how we process things that's happening outside ourselves through our sensories, through our five senses. Most people only use five. We're going to stick with five. Through our five senses, right? And how we interpret it, like how we download that information, how we perceive it, and it functions in two ways, because the way we perceive it, we store it in our memory. And that what our memory do is create an expectation. So when we see something similar to what we already experienced, we expect something from it, right? That's how our perception works. So that's why, like, if people in a relationship and they was in a bad relationship and they can get triggered, that's how triggers work, right? That's how people get triggered. If they was in a bad relationship, say the guy was abusive to the girl, he used to yell at her, and right before he yelled, that's when he, abused her, put his hands on her. So now she's in a new relationship, not the same guy, totally different guy, but the guy gets loud with her, and her expectation, because she been traumatized or she been through cycles of being screamed at and hit, screamed at and hit, even though this is a new person, right? She will get triggered because he got loud. She's expecting, because that's what she used. That's her perception, because this is a similar situation. So our memory creates an expectation. So not only does it affect our, does it play heavily on our sensory, but it's a top and bottom. Right, so the bottom will be the memory and the expectations. The top will be the sensories, how we intake it, right? So our perception is built predicated upon how we intake information, how we store information. And that's huge, because when you intake information, it heavily depends on your understanding of what you're intaking. So a lot of times, think about this. You experience something when you were a kid. And as you get older, you experience the same thing, but you equip with more information now. And you look at it like, damn, I didn't look at it like this before, but when I was a kid, and now you look at it like, damn, that's what that was, or this is what this means. You understand it from a deeper why, because you have more experience, you have more knowledge. So the more knowledge you have, the brighter your perception will become. You won't be closed-minded, right? That's like, I'm going to use myself for an example. I had some bad experiences with women back to back to back, right? And they all did similar things. And it formed a perception, like, because I experienced this 3 different times with 3 different women. So I created a perception, and perception, this is another huge thing. Our perception builds our beliefs. The way we perceive things, the way we store it into memory, that memory becomes a belief. That's why it creates an expectation. I apologize, I left that part out. I don't have my notes written down. I'm just kind of freestyling this, so my bad. But I meant to add that memory to expectation is a belief, because it's in our memory and we're expecting something to happen because we experienced it before. It creates a belief. So anytime we come to something similar, we already have a belief form. So it's already a perception form of the outcome. That's why a lot of times if you're talking to somebody and they complaining about a problem and they say, why don't you talk to this person? They be like, nah, I can't talk to that person because they go do X, Y, and Z. They already have a belief that they can't talk to the person because of prior experiences, probably either with the person or someone similar to that person. So that's how beliefs get. Our beliefs are created on how we perceive. So the way we download information heavily depends on what we know about that information, right? And the most common way people learn is through association. So a lot of times when you haven't experienced something, you're looking for information to explain what you just experienced. And that's important too, because you can get wrong, especially in today's day. You can easily get wrong information, easily, because everybody on the internet is an expert right now. Everybody on the internet is expert in something. And there's a lot of misinformation. The more available information becomes, the more available misinformation comes too. That's what comes with it. You know, that's the duality to it, the good and the bad aspect. But anyway, back to perception, how we built our perception. So we built our perception predicated upon how we store the memory, how our sensories store the memory, how we intake. So that's why a lot of times you can have two people go through the same thing, and then when you ask them to recount the experience, they both have different accounts. Why? Because they both perceived it, even though the same thing happened to them, they both perceived it differently, predicated upon their prior knowledge to the experience. Like someone, for instance, like if we see people arguing, right? Just say we see two people arguing. Someone might perceive one as the aggressor, but the other person might perceive like, well, they got triggered, or they were, they were antagonizing. So that's why they became aggressive. But a person who's not privy to what antagonizing tactics are might not see it. So only thing they see is the person getting aggressive or hitting the other person, but they didn't have the information or equipped with the information to see the other person's actions, how the other person's action caused this person's action, the cause and effect factor. They didn't perceive it that way. When we talk about gaslighting, right? A lot of people use it cliche. They don't actually know what gaslighting is. But someone who knows what gaslighting is, it might trigger them. Like, oh, you playing with me in my face? Okay, now they might get more aggressive because they know what the person is doing. They understand the underlying tactics. But to someone on the outside who not, they was like, oh, they just, he could have said it a little better, but he didn't have to go that far. So the more knowledge you have, the broader your perception can be. Right? The more information you have, the broader your perception can be. Just Jay, what it do, what the business is. So our perception is built not only on our experience, but our knowledge too. What we understand about what we experience. So it's important. This is why it was important for me to be open-minded, and I check myself a lot. It's better to respond than to react to things. Because sometimes you might be tripping. Or in my case, I had to learn this at a young age because that's how people set you up. That's how they put you in traps. Like even like when I left the street, I learned that in the street, how you have to learn how to respond and not react to things. Because somebody hit you and run around the corner, you go chasing them. You bend that corner, there's 20 people sitting there. Now what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I personally been in situations like that because I'd probably be incriminating myself, but I have seen that, okay? I've seen that happen before, right? When somebody go get somebody to chase when they go around the corner and they run right into a mob, So I learned that, in the street. So when I got in the hospital, it was similar underlying tactics being used like that. People saying condescending things about races, right? I'm working in a predominantly white area, right? And we in the inner city, Detroit, on the east side. Our hospital is a level 1 trauma, meaning we get the worst shit they got. Whatever the worst shit y'all got to offer, it comes to us, right? We get first dibs on it. They bring it to us first. And just so happened, I grew up in the same neighborhood. So some of the people coming in shot or messed up, I know these people. But you got the people who working on them, they come from the suburbs. So they get somebody in there, pew, they like, oh, here's another one. I bet you he was minding his business. They be saying little condescending things like that. And you don't really know what happened to these people. I remember one story. I think I told this. It was an old man who just bought a house, and he was old black dude just bought a house, and he was fixing it up. And some young knuckleheads broke in. He was on a ladder, and they hit him in the thigh. He fell through a 2-story window, so he broke his collarbone. It was a couple ribs being broken, and he had a hole in his leg. When he came in, because he was working on a house. So anybody who ever worked with their hands, especially on houses or cars, you dirty. It's dirty work. You know, it ain't clean suit and tie type stuff. You know, you getting your hands dirty. So yeah, he looked it like he been working. And you know what they said? Oh, I bet you he was minding his business, hitting a C pipe. And I'm like, bro, why would you say that? Why would you prejudge somebody like that? Well, that's what most of them are when they come in. That's what most of them are. But see, this was like one of the first times I caught them saying something like that. But this is normal. This was normal. And a lot of the black people, like the older black people, you know what they told me? Look, man, if you want to keep making this good money you making, you put your head down, work, and don't worry about what they say. Well, I'm from the 80s, man. I understand what you're saying. You grew up in the civil rights movement and all that. Bro, well, y'all was probably the people getting hit by water hoses. No, I come from the 80s. We bang, bro. So I had to learn how to articulate myself. I couldn't just spaz out because, yeah, I would lose my job. And guess what? I just got a car note. I need this job. I got to pay my bills, too. I just acquired all this stuff because I got to upgrade, right, as far as working. So I had to learn how to articulate myself. But to even do that, you know what I had to learn first? I had to know thy enemy, right? I knew at that point, I knew myself, but I had to know thy enemy. And I had to understand what made them do this. Because if I can understand what made them do it, then I can figure out how to make them stop. And it was different for everyone who did it. It wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. But learning person's intent, it won't clear their perception or how a person thinks, but it'll tell you a lot about how a person thinks. It won't give you complete clarity of how someone thinks, but it'll tell you a lot of how they think and what they think. So for me, it was important to understand perception. I had to understand and a lot of it was projection. You know, a lot of it, people project their inferiorities, insecurities onto other people. So people be talking about you, but what they spot on you is just a projection of what they see or lack in themselves. Most of the time. Most of the time. Because if I'm really secure with myself, I'm not going to point out nothing wrong with anyone else just off the fly, right? I'm just not, I see something wrong with somebody else. I'm not going to do it with destructive criticism. If I feel they open to being correct, I'll give them some instructive or constructive criticism, right? But I'm not going to be destructive. I'm not going to attack them. I'm not going to attack their flaws because I'm secure with myself. I don't feel the need to. But when people have that negative energy in themselves, they got to get it out. They got to get it out, and they need a target. And it's a temporary fix, right? It's a temporary fix. Frankie Blanco, what up, though? Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you. So perception is key on how you not only see the world, right? That's one of the most key components, how you see the world. A lot of times I had conversations with people, and once I see they're not open-minded, they just have a biased view on how things are, I know one thing for a fact, nothing you say is going to change their mind. They're not trying to hear you. If you're not validating what they say, they're not going to try to hear you. That's how these debates and arguments happen. I'm not a religious person, right? I can say something like, I don't believe in God, I know God, right? And someone who open-minded, you know what the next question would be? Well, what's the difference between belief or knowing? That's one of the questions I get when I talk to open-minded people. They trying to understand the difference. And then they say something like this, well, how did you get there? You know, it's the process. How did you get to that aspect? They're interested, right? Someone who just want to debate, So you don't believe in God? So you don't believe in, like, bro, knowing and believing is that, oh, you have to believe to know something. Okay. I never said you didn't. I'm saying, why would I believe in something that I know? So what they trying to do is argue the point I made, the belief aspect. They trying to argue and find a point of entry to argue. They already have a bias. Oh, he's a non-believer, so he's a pagan. Then they start labeling you. So this is how I know who to talk to and who not to. I can tell how, just off of how they question or what they say after I make a statement, I can tell how they're perceiving what I'm saying. It tells, like, if you can understand how your own perception is built, you can start understanding how other people's are. That's why it's important to know thyself, right? We learn through association. So once you figure yourself out, that's the key to understanding other people. If you can't figure yourself out, you ain't gonna never be able to understand other people. You're gonna be one of them people who look at people from your own lens. You'll look at what somebody else did and say, well, I wouldn't have did it that way. I would have did it this way. But guess what? This is where knowledge comes in. You know why that's one of the most ignorant things you can say? When you see somebody do something and you say, well, I would have did it this way, this is why that's one of the most ignorant things you can say. And I'm going to say naive. I'm not going to say ignorant, right? Because a lot of people, it's not by choice, right? It's just because they don't know. But this, I'm going to tell you, and after this, now you know. So if you use it or say it again, that's your fault. This is why. Main thing you ain't taking account. Do we have the same resources? Do we have the same capabilities? Do we have the same support? You can't look at anything anybody do and say, I would have did it this way. From a judgmental aspect, you can look at it and say, well, if I was in that situation, I would have did this, that's fine. But you can't tell somebody else what they should have did in that situation because you don't know what that person resources is. You don't know what that person capability is. You don't know what that person mind state is. You might be telling somebody they can do something that they can't even, they're not even capable of, that they're not built for. So that's not a solution for them. That's another problem. That's another problem. So when I hear people do that, I understand. They're looking at it from their point of view, and that's fine. But that's basic shit. I'm being real with you. If you're in your 30s and 40s and you're a basic ass person, you need to put the work in. If you in your teens, your 20s, then you got time. You got time to shape and mold yourself. But you should be done by 32, 33. You should know better to do better by then. I know people are late bloomers, right? I understand that. But by then, you should know. Bud Files, what it do with the business is. You should know better by that. Right? You should know better because, you're in your 30s, right? You ain't got no excuse. No matter what mama, daddy did, no matter what sister, cousin, uncle, no matter what anybody did to you, by the time you're 30, you in control now. Well, you should be in control. If you need healing, go heal. Ain't nobody stopping you. No one is stopping you from going to therapy. No one is stopping you from going to get no one stops you from doing this. Not when you're in your 30s. That's no longer an excuse. Your brain is now fully developed. Use it. If you need help, go get it. You can't be waiting for people. You're not a baby no more. Can't wait for mommy and daddy to fix shit for you. Not when you're in your 30s, man. No. This should be a standard. Right? That should be a standard. But perception, I'm telling you, this is why you have people in their 40s, 50s, and 60s still with the same mentality that they had when they was in their teens. They still perceive life the way they did when they was in their teens, bro. You can see that in people. The way they walk, the way they talk, and the actions they produce. You like, damn, you think you would have matured by now. But maturity is a process, and some people stop the process because they think they got it. As my brother Gary would say, if you grown, you can't grow no more. If you grown, you can't grow no more. That's brother Gary say. And this what I'm talking about now, if anything solidifies it. That what he say is backed by science. when Gary say that shit is backed by science. If you already planted in your subconscious, I am grown, can't nobody tell me nothing. Guess what? You're not going to listen to anything people will say. When I was younger, my father told me I couldn't use the word can't. He wouldn't allow, I would get in trouble. He would make me do push-ups, wall sits. Anytime I said I can't, he'd make it to the point where I stopped saying it. Like even now when I say it, I be feeling like I get chills. Like, hold on, hold my dad in here. That's what be going. That's how he programmed me. That built a belief because the experience that I had sitting on that wall doing them push-ups because I used the word I can't, created an expectation. It downloaded a memory. That memory created an expectation. So right when I was about to use those words, I started thinking about that. Like, man, dad go get me. So guess what I didn't do? I didn't say I can't. This is how experiences build expectations. It frames our mindset. By me saying I can't, guess what I didn't do? I always tried. I never said I can't do something. If it didn't work out the first time, I'm like, okay, maybe I didn't do it the right way. Didn't work out the second time? Well, maybe I need more information. Maybe I need to study no more. Okay, I got to practice it some more. What I didn't do is say I can't, because that was taking out my vernacular, taking out my whole subconscious, because he told me can't mean quit. Quit mean you won't try. So me not trying something is built into my mindset. Just try it until it works. Just try it. Keep trying it. If you'll figure it out, or you'll try it to the point where you know, like, okay, look, this is not for me. If you done tried it so much, you'll realize if it's for you or not. And that's where humility kicks in, right? I'm good at all these other things, but this right here is just not for me. So what I need to do, I need to get somebody around me who can do this. That's where humility will kick in. Those are mindsets, though. Like even humility, that's a mindset, to be humble. It's an action, but to perform that action, you got to ask anybody who's humble. They be like, man, I had to bite my lip, I had to bite my tongue, I had to walk away. They had to do something for the humility to show. Action had to be occurred so you can understand the action that was humble. So humility is an action, but it's a mindset. You have to think to do that. It's times on here where I just let people rock out, right? Even though they saying some crazy stuff, and that sometimes that's my ignorance because I'm doing it on purpose, and sometimes it's my humility, depending on what it is. Now, if they cussing and being belligerent, that's my ignorance. But if it's somebody who just need to vent and get something off their chest, and it is kind of away from the topic, that's my humility. Because I understand, like, look, sometimes it's the only place where people do have an outlet, and they feel safe and secure enough to come on here and do it. I'm going to be humble, and let them vent, let them get what off. It's a couple times people did that. Like, they come up and like, man, I just needed to say this. They say what they need to say, and then they get off. Like, I'm sorry for interrupting your show. That happened to me a couple times. And then I get an email or, Instagram message like, I apologize, but thanks, man, I need to do that. But that's humility because I've been there. But that's perception again. I can identify which one. That's why I'm telling you. I'm telling you exactly. Like when people vent and just need, even if it go with the content or not, I let them do it because I've been there. I understand it. And sometimes when the ignorant people come up here, I do it to prove a point, especially if it's to the context of what I'm talking about. It's like, okay, now we can see this behavior in person. But sometimes I let it go too far. You know, and I'm telling you this because I'm aware of it. You know, I'm telling you because I'm aware of it. But that's my perception. I can perceive either one. And I'm not biased to just thinking all of it is the same. A lot of times when people generalize things, like when they say, well, men are like this. Like this is one of my favorite ones. When they say men are logical. No, they're not. Every man is not logical. Men are not logical by default. That's something that we choose to learn because it makes us effective and efficient in our duties. That's why most men will learn logic because you can say analytical, you can say they think, but all men are not logical. You know, it's women who are way more logical than men, and this man is way more emotional than women. You know, I would agree to say men are better at regulating their emotions because not showing emotion is a form of regulating an emotion because you're not showing it. That's regulation. That's a form of regulating. So I will concede on that. But men are just as emotional as women. That's why we fight over stupid stuff. That's why we go to WAR over stupid stuff. That's why men just do stupid stuff in anyway, because we emotional creatures. That's a human thing. It ain't predicated to a man or a woman. No, it's a human thing. Humans are emotional. And when those emotions go unchecked, then we express them in different ways. Men usually tear stuff up. Women usually yell and scream. Right? But it's important to understand. Now we can go deeper with this. I'm gonna drop the link. If anybody want to come up, I'm gonna drop the link before I go even deeper because we talking about how what. Hold on, bro. This is different. Okay, I ain't been on here for a while. I'm like, why does it look like this? But if you want it dropped, just tell me in the chat too. I don't think I'm a pin. I can pin it. I just don't feel like going through all that. It ain't hard. It's just I have to go. I'm on my phone now. Never mind. Okay, it's pinned. So, I mean, we can go deeper on it because we're talking about how perception is built. It's built on how we intake the information through our senses, how we intake it, and that's predicated upon what we know and what we don't. Because sometimes you will experience something that you have no information about. You don't know what to think about it. Have you ever been through that? Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about this. But then as it plays out, then you get more results. You get more information, after it plays out. Especially, like, think about when you was younger, right? And a girl was, the opposite sex was flirting with you. And it's the first time somebody was flirting with you. You probably thought they was just being nice. You didn't even know they was flirting. Like, damn, they was flirting. I don't know how many times somebody nudged, like, man, she like you. I'm like, what you talking about? You don't see how she just being nice, and come to find out, no, she was flirting. Like, damn, I didn't know that was flirting. That happened to me a couple times when I was grown. Like, damn, I didn't know women flirt like that. Like, like I didn't know that was. I just thought she was being cool. Like, yeah, she being cool every day. It was this female who she brought me. She was like, hey, I'm about to order something. You want something? I'm like, yeah, And I tell her what I want, and when I go give her the money, she's like, oh, don't worry about it. I got you today. Well, that day turned into like a week, and then it turned into 2 weeks where she was just buying my food 5 days a week, buying my food, and it was like $20 a pop. And I'm like, damn, she done spent $100 on me, and they was like, man, she like you, bro. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm thinking she just being nice, like shit. She loaded, she a PA, like she got money. She don't need for money. She a PA living with her mama and daddy, so she got money, and she used to brag about like I got money to blow. I'm not leaving my mom and dad's house until I get married. She used to say that all the time. So, I thought like shit, she just being nice. She used to tell me how hard I work and stuff. And she like, yeah, she like you. I'm like, for real? Come to find out, she liked me. She was crazy as hell though. She was crazy as hell. I went on 2 dates with her, like, nope, never again. I'm good. Anyway, but I didn't know. Because I never had women buying stuff for me. Honestly, I never had a woman, so I'm just used to. Now I'm around a bunch of rich people, especially, rich white people. They like to show off. So I'm thinking like, shit, she just, just showing off. That's what I'm thinking, right? But no, she actually liked me. She was just crazy as hell. But anyway, James, what it do, my blind brother? That's my blind bro. We both got a half an eye, so we can see a little bit together. Shout out to James, man, aka Santa Claus. But that's how perception is built. It's how we intake the information, and this is the thing too. The way we intake the information, a lot of times, like I said, depends on what we know about it. Oh, hold on, give me 1 second. Just Jay, you say you behind, had to take a call. That's cool. So that's why it's important, even if you experience something before, it's always good to be open-minded. Look, being open-minded is more beneficial than harmful, right? Because just because somebody tell you something, you don't have to accept it. You don't have to accept it, right? But being open-minded, it gives you access to new information. And as we can see, I've been on this planet 42 years. I can't even name how many times shit changed, right? But just to use something that's common to everyone, right? We once were told Christopher Columbus found America. Now we're being told Christopher Columbus, first they say he found it, then they say he discovered it. And now it's being told, okay, yeah, it was people here before Columbus came, but he was the first European over here. That's his significance now. Before, he was the discoverer of America. Now he's just the first European over here because they realized, like, hey, people was here already, so it was impossible to find something that wasn't lost. It is impossible. So you can't say he found or discovered America no more. Because we have established there were people here and they had civilizations here prior to him coming. So they was already settled here. So we can't tell that no more. Even in, if you, I don't want to go too deep, but even in languages, right? A lot of things they had to go back and recant. Even in science, a lot of the theories they used to have, they had to throw them out because they had new findings. So information is forever, things are forever being discovered and things are constantly getting corrected. So that's why it's been more beneficial for you to be open-minded about things. Just listen to people. And me personally, it's easier to do when you go in with looking at information from a logical standpoint. Because a lot of times when we disagree with stuff, it's not about logic. It's not. It's about emotion. It's about how we feel about whatever we're talking about. If we have a close experience or a similar experience to something, we have an emotional attachment to it. So we look at it from our emotional standpoint and not a logical standpoint. And I'll give you an example. Like if we sit up here and I say, and I say, single baby moms, right? If I start talking about a specific event that I experienced with a single baby mother, women who out there who are single mothers, they can get triggered, right? They can get triggered because I'm talking negative about something that they're experiencing, being a single mom. So what they do is associate themselves with what I'm saying. They attach their emotions to my words. Why? Because they have a similar or same experience. But if you listen with an unbiased ear, you will hear like, you know what? Nah, I ain't nothing like her. I'm totally different. People are single mothers for different reasons. This is why I hate when people generalize. Right? When they say, well, single mothers X, Y, and Z, you can't do that because Moms are single for different reasons. A woman can be in a loving relationship with her husband, and an unfortunate car accident happened. Now she's a single mother. It ain't because she left a man or she would, that's not the reason. No. So you can't put someone who's, been a 304 in the same category as a woman who's not. You can't do that. That's irresponsible. And that happens often on here when people generalize things. But that just shows the level of their intellect. To even you can't generalize nothing. There's over 1 billion people on this planet. And we all go experience the same thing, but we're all equipped to handle it differently. Right? Like we was on Ryder's panel last night, and she was talking about like parenting and how people automatically assume if it's two parents in the household, that is positive. No, that might not be the case. Because I had a 2-parent household. My stepdad wasn't shit. He did more harm than help. He did that's where most of my trauma came from, was my stepdad. So no, it's not always healthy. It's not always healthy. So you can't automatically say that's a setup. You have to look at each scenario, like I was saying earlier. Everybody has different resources. Everybody has different information, knowledge. Everybody has different capabilities. Right? You can't just tell, like I think, listen to what I'm saying. I think my man is cheating on me, right? I think my man is cheating on me. Like, girl, you better leave him. No, you ain't hear the key word. The key word is think. Well, why do you think that? You have to ask more information. Because maybe it's something that she experienced in the past and she's misreading it now because it's similar. He won't let me look in his phone. Oh, well, if a man don't let you look in the phone, that's because they cheat. No, that's not. Sometimes a man don't want you to look in his phone is because that's his personal space. Sometimes a man don't want you to look in his phone because he know why you're looking in his phone. If you think I'm cheating, then leave. If you don't trust me, then leave. A man might look at it like that. The only reason you want to look at my phone is to see I'm cheating. You don't want to use an app or make a phone call. No, you want to look to it to think I'm cheating. So if you think I'm cheating, why don't you just leave then? That's me personally. That's how I am. You don't look. If you don't trust me, then leave. Leave. I told a couple girls that no, you're not looking through my phone. Why? Why can't I look through your phone? Is there something in there you don't want me to see? No, it's not. I just know you want to look at my phone to see if I'm cheating. Yeah, what's the problem with that? Why do you think I'm cheating? Do you have a reason? Did I give you a reason? Oh, so you're just insecure, where you feel the need to check my phone because of your insecurity. So are you projecting? Are you cheating now? I've never felt the need to look through my wife's phone. Ever since I've been with her, I never asked her to look at her phone. I have used her phone before. I use her phone all the time. My face unlocked her phone. Her face unlocked my phone. But I never went through her texts, email. I don't do none of that. I'm secure with myself enough to know I'm doing all the right things to keep you. And if all the stuff I'm doing ain't go keep you, then shit, I can't do nothing else. Go. That's just type of personality. That's my personality. Not saying that's for everybody. But I'm not insecure at all. Like shit, if she cheat, what the fuck I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna run and chase. No, please don't crack them legs open. Don't let them binge it. I ain't about to do all that shit. I'm good. If that's what you gonna do, if you gonna bust it open for somebody, enjoy yourself, have fun, have a nice life. That's just how I always been. That's what's beneficial to me. That's what make me effective and efficient in life in general. To worry about the things I can control. I can't control nobody bending over, busting it open. I can't do it. I'm not trying to do it. If I got to do it, I don't need to be with you. If I need to hover over you to make sure you ain't messing around with other people, me personally, I don't need to be with you, bro. You're a liability to me. You're a liability. And everybody ain't trustworthy, I know. But as soon as I deem you untrustworthy, you got to go. Just Jay, look, let me tell you this, man. I almost got some scalding hot water thrown on me one night. Not with my wife. This is when I was younger. I was dating this girl, and I felt her get out. I'm a light sleeper, right? I felt her get out the bed. I heard her walk back in, and something told me to look up. I swear she had a pot of water. I jumped up like, man, what did you? I didn't even know it was boiling water. I jumped up like, man, what is you about to do? She was like, you cheating on me. I'm like, what? She was like, you cheating on me in my dream. And my intuition is on fleek. I'm like, what the fuck is fleek? Like, I'm like, look, man, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. All I know is you about to throw some hot water on me. You talk about your dream is on fleek. What the fuck is fleek? What that mean? Oh, your intuition at this time, I think I was like 23. Oh, goddamn intuition. I ain't thinking about that. Shit, all I know is you about to throw some water on me. And then I found out you boiled the water. Like, what the fuck was you go? Like, after you threw that water on me, what was you gonna do? What was you gonna do? I hope you was about to slit your throat because you threw that hot ass water on me. We gonna have problems. Like, we gonna have some real problems if you throw some hot water on me. But she said because of her dream. She's gonna throw some hot boiling ass water on me. Like, man. But that's my fault. I knew she was a little, I wasn't minding it at the time. I was enjoying life. My brain wasn't fully developed. I was just having fun. But I knew, like, you can't be like me. I can't be with no crazy woman, man. Shout out to all the men who like that. Because I know some dudes. Yeah, I like my girl a little crazy. Yep. Go ahead. Yep, you can have those. Good shit. What if that crazy don't turn off one day? I'm good. I like stable-minded people. I need a stable mind. Frankie, you ain't got. Hold on, bro. What? Frankie, you got 2 accounts? I can't even click on it. They keep. I can't even click on Frankie's name. Yeah, that I had a dream like, bro, leave Martin out of this. Leave Martin out of it. Martin ain't got nothing to do with this, bro. Martin ain't had nothing to do with this. Leave him out of it. Perception is the key, man. Perception is how we perceive the world. And that's going to determine how we interact with the world and the choices and decisions we make in the world. So the more information we have, that's why they say knowledge is power. And the reason knowledge is power is because the more you know, the more you can do. And the better you can do it, right? The more you know, the more you can do, and the better you can do it. That's why knowledge is power, right? So it's good to know, but you can't know if you ain't willing to listen, right? Even listen, I got told by an old head when I was younger. He said, man, listen to everything. He said, because when you listen to the good things, you know good information. When you listen to the bad things, then you know bullshit, right? That's some of the realest shit I've heard. Even listen to the bullshit, because then when you hear it again, you know how it is. You'll learn how people dress up pigs with makeup, man. People will do that shit. They sound good. What my boy say? It sounds good. Shout out to Armando. It sounds good. Yeah, people can talk, man. People got the gift of gab. People say things with confidence, right? And the more confident people say it, I don't know, for some reason, it makes it more believable. People start believing it. I don't want her in here. Close the door. She going in the bedroom? We'll put her in the cage. Why you always make me do the dirty work? Now she ain't gonna like me because I locked the cage. Man, you trying to make me the bad guy.
I was gonna give you some Slim Jims, but you don't need Slim Jims.
Who? Hey, don't no Slim Jims come in this house unless they go through me.
Well, they haven't gone through yet.
Yeah, I already know you tried to hide them. I've been snacking on them now. You ain't had them good. I can't even see, and I found them.
You said what?
I said I can't even see. That's some of the whitest shit you can say. She said, "You said what, slugger? Like, what you mean, man?" I think. Hold on. It said scroll up. The word. Can you read my? Oh, okay. Hold on. Go up some more. Yeah. Okay. Where's Frankie name? I just see blue, bro. Hold on. My perspective is different. I'm always under the perception women hands was made for mops and brooms, pots and pans. I'm just saying.
Oh shit.
Now we're gonna play with the words, right? So perception and well, you said perception. Never mind. I was about to play with the word. No, you did say it. Perception and perspective is two different things. You know that, right?
The other two are for D tomorrow because he doesn't have other snacks.
Thank you. You want to say hi to the people?
No, I want some chocolate.
You don't want to say hi?
No.
You evil ass. I thought I was the evil one. Yeah, after you said no. I'm like, you want to say hi to the people? She like, nah. I done rubbed off on my wife, man. Usually she the social butterfly. I see, Frankie, those two different things, bro. I got to get to his most recent comment.
Good night, baby.
Good night, baby. Now, perception is the intake of the information. Perspective becomes the view, the overall view of what you already into. Is what's built from the intake of the information that you took. That's why I say it's important to build a healthy perspective. I mean, perception. Because your perspective, that's more like your opinion of the information, right? How you view it. So you used it in the right context. You definitely used the word in the right context. When you said your perspective is different because how you view it. Now, would it make it wrong if you impose that view onto other people? Because that's predicated upon your belief. And that's probably because of your experience. Probably if you grew up and that's what the woman's role is, that's how your perspective is going to get created. And so when you see something outside of it, it's going to be like it's wrong. You know, if you see women doing anything outside of what your perspective or your perspective is, and you'll think it's wrong. So perspective usually entails you viewing things outside yourself. That's really not involved with you, but you have a belief. It's about how your belief is developed. They use the word synonymous, perspective and perception, but a perception is more about the intake of the information, how you're downloading the information, and the perspective is once you download it and categorized it, now this is how I view things, you know. So I can say the framework, and that's like that's more like I don't want to say a personal thing, more personal, because your perspective will determine how your perspective will determine how you view the world. So the perception turns into a perspective. I mean, I guess that's probably be the easiest way to shape it. But they are two totally different things. It's how you intake the information, and then perspective would mean how you apply it, or how you categorize what you intook and shape the belief off of it. So the belief memory, the belief aspect would be more the perspective. So perception is more how is the information intake. So that's how people come into delusion, though. You know, that's how they form those delusional beliefs, because they don't have the proper information when they intake information. They don't know how to properly identify a certain thing. So because they experienced it, they think that's just how it is. They don't know nothing outside their experience. And like, I know you heard people who, like, maybe from a small town, been there their whole life, and then they go outside of it like, oh, damn, I didn't know the world had to offer this. And it is an adjustment period, right? Because they had a built perception of how things were. So they had their perspective now is built. They go somewhere else and see the world is totally different. So now to adapt to that new environment, they got to change the way they think. And that takes time sometimes. Sometimes people can adapt quick. You know, if they get an adaptive personality, if they're open-minded, if they go with the flow, you know, they can adapt quick. But sometimes, Coco, oh my God, she is playing with that dog food bag. Bruh, take your butt to bed. Come on. Eat now. My bad. I don't know if y'all heard that, but that was annoying to me. Except for the Cosby Show. Now, you remember the Cosby Show, Claire had her job too. You know, Claire had her job, and then she came home cooking and doing all the, doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you're right, though. Watching, like, Family Matters and, all the old shows, the mom was chilling at home. It was more like a, what they call a nuclear family, you know. That's how it was built around. The family structure was built around that. That was the ideal at the time. You know, but I always say my mama getting it in. You know, my mama used to work 12 hours. She'd leave in the afternoon. You won't see her till the morning. Then she wake you up. You gotta get in the shower. She got you a bowl of cereal, and then she tell you get in the car. She drop you off to school. And you don't see her until she pick you up from school. She pick you up, the dinner ready, you eat. She go back to sleep for a couple hours, then she get up and go to work. I've seen that for like at least 10 years of my life. My mom do that. So that's what I'm saying. It's like the experience. So being with a woman who work, you know, that's part of my experience. That's part of my perception. But I know all women ain't built like that. You know what I'm saying? Like all women ain't built like my mama, man. But I had an expectation that this is how women are because that's what I seen every day. And my sister's seen the same thing. And guess what they do? They do the same thing. They went to school, got degrees. They homemakers and home shakers, I call them. They can make the home or they can shake it up. But that's what they grew up saying. They seen my mama achieving in her education and at the home. And still able to take care of the home while she was getting an education. That's like that. We grew up just watching, you know, like we blue collar people. Like me and my family is like just blue collar people. We just put our head down and do what need to be done. We don't complain. We don't bitch. We don't moan. We just do it. That's how most of my family is. That's how the matriarchs of my family were. Like I came up more in the matriarch. I didn't have neither one of my grandfathers. I had both my grandmothers, and those were on both sides, my mom and my dad's side. And those were the rocks of the family, was my grandmas. So I grew up in a matriarchy. You know, man, Texo, what up, though? So I'm used to, they never called themselves independent women. No women in my family say that. I remember all my female cousins, my grandma used to always say, be self-efficient, meaning you can do it by yourself. And that's how she raised me. She said, you ain't gonna need a woman to do nothing but be a companion. Anything she could do, I'm gonna teach you how to do, because you're gonna need to know how to do it if you don't have her. Or even if you get her, you're gonna want to know how to do it for yourself. Then can't nothing be held over your head. She said, if you can do things for yourself, can't nobody hold nothing over your head, not even a woman. So that's how my grandma built me. That's how she built men and women in our family, to be able to do for ourselves. And if anybody come in, it's just an addition to what we are. But we need to be self-efficient. It wasn't about independence. Independent mean alone. So how you go be in a relationship if you're independent? That's asinine. That's asinine to think. Like, I'm independent, meaning alone, but I'm in a relationship. So you're alone in a relationship. And that's what usually happens. People feel alone while they're in relationships. Why? Because they have an independent mindset. Me, 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 me. Me, me, me. Like they tune in their throat to sing. Me, 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 me. You know how they used to do that? That's what people do. Didn't they have a song about that? It's all about me, 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 me. So what you go do? Something like that. I don't know, man. I might be tripping. This might be one of the Mandela effects, but that's what it is, right? That's how it's how you download the information. And it plays a pivotal part, because that's how you interact with the world. Well, what else you gonna do? You only can do what you know. That's all you can do is what you know. So the more you know, the more you can do, and the better you can do it. So that's why it's good to be open-minded, you know, and build on to things. Just build on to what you know. Sometimes you got to throw something that's outdated. You got to throw it out to make room for what's the newfound information. But you got to get rid of the old stuff that's not beneficial to you. No point in holding on to something that's not working for you. You know, I see people do that often. Hold on to beliefs that's not working for them. That's not working for them. Sometimes those beliefs ain't even, you know, ain't even really yours, right? Like hatred, bro. Like people hate things that I see it on the internet. Like people be hating on people they don't even know. Like, how you gonna hate somebody you don't know? I don't like what they did. Do you know why they did it? No. So how you gonna hate them because they did something you don't even know why they did it? What if they had a good reason for doing it? What if they had a valid reason for doing what they did? You just hate it because something similar happened to you, or you experienced something like this and it triggered you. So now you mad at somebody you don't even fucking know. You actually hate someone. That's a strong ass emotion, man. Hate is a strong emotion, man. And that shit can make you bitter. That's like when, like these celebrity people like, oh, I hate this. But why you hate that person? Oh, because he did X, Y, and Z. What that got to do with you? They ain't got nothing to do with you. So why are you attaching? Do you know what hate? That shit release chemicals in your body. It's natural chemicals, but you have chemical reactions through different emotions. And hate is them chemicals that release to hate. That shit can break muscle tissue down. You don't want all that shit in you, bro. You don't want hate in you. It fucks you up mentally, emotionally, and physically. So if you can avoid hating something, avoid that shit, bro. That's not something you want to consistently experience. It don't feel good on no level. It don't feel good. But people are driven by that shit. They look for things to hate on. They go scrolling on the internet trying to find things to hate. That's fucked up. Your shit fucked up, bro. If you doing shit like that, bro, that's fucked up. it'd be like I'd be getting comments and shit, and I'd be like, damn, bro, you spent time out your day just to type this shit. You don't even know me, bro. Like, damn, I made you feel like that off of something I said, and it's a misinterpretation or misunderstanding, and you feel like that. That's cool. Have a nice day. You know, people be wanting that back and forth with you. I'd be like, nah, bro. Because I know it ain't really me. That's why even talking to people on here, I was just talking to my brother Gary, and I was telling him about an incident I had over on TikTok, and this lady was going in on me, bro, and I'm looking like, and Tay was like, I'm like, no, just let her keep talking, Tay, let her get it out. I knew what it was. Like, you went through some hella shit in life, and I triggered you. And now everything you wanted to say to some undisclosed person, you never had a chance to say it to. Now you're just saying it to me. It's okay. I don't take no offense to it. I just know you got it in you and it need to come out. I hope you feel better afterwards. I hope I helped you. But, you know, caught me on a good day where I'm like, nah, just let her rock out. Let her rock out, man. She can say all this. I know the shit ain't true. I don't attach it's not. I might get irritated with people on here. And even then, like when I go in on people, bro, it don't be from I might have any aggressive. I might be aggressive. I might get loud. But if you listen to my word selection, it's not even from a position of hate, bro. It's from a position of love. I might tell you about yourself, and normally I won't because I'm a non-judgmental person. But I see flaws. I can pick flaws out, and I'm gonna tell you about yourself. And hopefully, you take heed to what I say and fix that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's our own responsibility. Ain't nobody gonna fix us but us, man. If we don't put the work in, ain't nobody gonna do that for us, man. I can't fix nobody. I can just give you some tools, bro. I'm not even gonna give you no advice, man. The only advice I'm gonna give you is to fix your shit. How you do it, that's predicated on you. I can tell you some ways it can be done, but I'm not going to tell you if you do X, Y, and Z, you're going to be better because I don't know. I'm being honest. I don't know. I don't know your resources. I don't know. That's why, like, even me as a life coach, I do intakes, right? I do intakes and I do consultations, right? I first would do a consultation to see if I'm even if I can even help you. There's some people I can't help. You don't need a life coach. You need a therapist. And I tell them that, and I direct them towards a therapist. I'm not here to fix you. That's not what I do. Some life coaches, they be thinking they therapists. I ain't one of them, bro. I do my job. I ain't doing somebody else's job to get paid hundreds of more dollars than me. I'm just being real with you. You know, I'm being real with you. Can I do it? Yeah, I probably can. I know a lot. And I'm not bragging. I just studied a lot in psychology. I studied a lot. You know, people who've been rocking with me know I studied a lot, but I'm not a psychologist. I don't have a PhD. I don't have a license. So I'm not doing the shit. I'm straight. Nah, maybe if you're a close personal friend, I can help you. But far as like, I don't know. Nah, bro, you ain't coming back to me saying nothing about nothing. That ain't what I do. I coach. What's the difference between a coach and a therapist? Therapists fix you. Coaches get you ready for the game. I'm here to help you get ready for life. Right? That's what I do. I give you the tools that you can use to be a better version of you. Right? And to do that, I have to do a consultation to see where you're at. Right? And in that consultation, I will determine if I can help you or if I can't, depending on what you're looking for. And the intake, before we do our first session, what I normally do is an intake. And what that consists of is me understanding what you're capable of, what resources you have. By doing that, now I can see how to help you better. I can't tell you to do something and you ain't equipped to do it. I can't expect something from you and you don't know it. So I have to see where you at. Every coaching session I do is tailored around the individual. I can't generalize nothing because what will work for Paul might not work for Aaron. So I can't generalize nothing. Now, when it comes to explanation or giving tools, that can be generalized. Now, how you use them and your capabilities of using them, that's go differ. Just like I said, some people get things right away. Some people you got to work with a little longer. That's just life. That's predicated upon the individual. All right. That's how I rock. That's why you don't see me out here giving nobody advice, telling nobody what they should or shouldn't do. I'm good. You go do what you want to do, man. They ain't got nothing to do with me. My bad. But what up, though? Ain't nobody coming up, man. I ain't got nothing else to say. Y'all got. Let me look through the thing because I ain't gonna lie, man. I can't see this. I can't. My eyes ain't been working right the last like month or two. I'm trying to read the chat. I'm trying. I probably had to highlight everything working. Okay. Perspective and no, yeah, you used it in the right context. The way you explained it, like they're not synonymous to one another. They're not the same. One leads to the other one. Perception. You can't have a perspective without a perception, right? But you can't have a perception and have a different perspective, right? Now let me explain that, because your perception is predicated upon what you know and how you intake the information. Your perspective, the easiest way to explain it, is how your belief system is. So by me using logic, I can separate my perception and my perspective. I can see something unbiased without my prior information and just take the information in wholeheartedly how it is, right? For instance, like if my perspective is a man and woman should be in a monogamous relationship, right? That's my perspective. That's my belief. That's my perspective. If you ask me, men and women should be in a monogamous relationship. My perception can understand people who are in a poly relationship and how it's beneficial to them. Now I can perceive how that can be beneficial to you, even though I don't agree with it. I don't have to say it's right or wrong. I can see how it works for you. So you can have a perception without putting your perspective into it. But that's consciously. You have to do that consciously, right? And the way you can do that is by using logic. You can use logic. Okay, yeah, that might be good for them, but it ain't for me. But I don't have to judge it or say it's X, Y, and Z because that's what worked for them. Fine, cool. I'm not bothered by it. But my belief is a man and woman still should be alone. But you will not have a perspective without a perception, because the perception is how you intake the information, right? So I can intake the information and not develop a belief behind it. That can occur. Because again, your perception is how it's stored in your memory. So like I said, I can look at a poly relationship and say, damn, that is beneficial to them, without having a belief that is good for me. That's why I say perspective is more personal, right? Your perspective is more about your belief. It mainly focuses on you, your belief. Your perception is how you intake information. So you can intake information about a poly relationship and see the benefits in it, but you can still build a perspective that is not for you. I think that's the best way I can say it. Right? So it's good for some people, but it's not good for you. That's how I can sit up here and say things like, I can look how my relationship is, how happy I am, how happy my wife is, and call that success, right? Now I build a perspective like, well, if we, just me and my wife, as long as we keep doing X, Y, and Z, we gonna be good. right? But then somebody else might hear some of the things we do, like, well, that's not for me. And I can be like, that's cool. I understand. That's not for you. But I don't have to argue with them like, well, it's the best way to do things because that's just my perspective. But I can still perceive something outside of my perspective. That's the thing about perception. That's why I say the more knowledge you have, the wider it can grow. And the more knowledge you have, the less bias you have. You can see things like, okay, I can see the benefits in it. It's just not for me. All right. I can see the benefits in that. That's good for you, and you. But because of my situation, because of my even my resources, my capability, I'm not built to deal with more than one woman. Mentally, I'm not built for that shit. So I mean, y'all can have how many women y'all want. I'm not built for it. Right? I can understand how it's beneficial to people. You know, if you can't find everything you want in one woman, now you want to say, I can understand that. That shit just ain't for me, bro. I'm not built to deal with more than one woman. Hell, yeah. I ain't gonna say nothing else because my wife's still woke and she might come in here and hit me, but women crazy, man. Look, I understand that, and that's one of the things I love about women. Their little undecisiveness, you know, makes me feel needed because I can, you know, help them make better decisions. But I can't do that with more than one woman, man. One woman is enough for me. One woman is too much sometimes, man. I love my wife. Love you. I think she's asleep now, so it's safe for me to talk shit. But yeah, man, I'm not built for it, bro. I don't even want to entertain it. I'm good, man. I like peace, man. I like peace. I like peace of mind. So yeah, I ain't built for it. But that's what happens, right? That's how you build your perception. That's why it's important. Like I said, my bad. This is something I did want to talk about. I had some notes, and I'm not even gonna hold you up. I left my notebook in my wife's truck, and I don't feel like going outside getting it. You know, so I just freestyled it. But if y'all want to do a part 2, let me know. If y'all got any questions, let me know, man. Yeah, let me know. But that's all I got, man. I ain't got nothing else to say, man. I ain't got nothing else to say. But it's important. It's important to understand how that works because a lot of it is predicated upon the information, but it's how you intake the information, how you perceive it. So practice intaking experiences with no biases, right? With no emotion. Just look at it for what it is. If we need to go over the laws of logic or deductive, inductive, abductive reasoning, we can do that too, man. Because that's how you break most information down. You either go use, and sometimes you do it subconsciously, and sometimes you do it without knowing you're doing it. You don't know you may not know what inductive or deductive reasoning is, but I bet you some of you do it because I watch you do it. Like just having conversations with y'all do it. So I mean, if you want a more analytical insight on it, I can do another. I think I did a video, but I think I deleted it. I deleted a ton of videos, and I think that was one of them. But we can talk about inductive, abductive, and inductive, deductive, and adductive reasoning. That's just how we identify, categorize, how we break information down. So deductive reasoning will be taking facts, well-known facts about information, and sorting it out to come to a conclusion. Inductive reasoning is you working from the bottom to the top. So you would take what you think. It's like a hypothesis, right? Inductive. It's like a hypothesis. You would take information known. It might not be right or wrong, but it's something. It's information you know. You would take that information and come to a conclusion. That's inductive reasoning. Adductive reasoning is more abstract. That's more about what you think and you form, like without it being factual information, what you think and coming to a conclusion without any categorizing, without any. That's what most people do. They use abductive reasoning with things when they take what they think they know or information, or when they assume. When people assume things, 9 times out of 10 is abductive reasoning. That's the process they use. So if y'all want me to break that down, we can go through that too. It's just ways, but it's just more tools you can use, man. That's all it is. Like I said, the more you know, the more you can do. Like I said, a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, if you come into a conclusion, you're using one of those 3 philosophies, well, one of those 3 reasoning, using one of the 3 methods of reasoning. If you come to conclusions, if you're thinking, you're using, either you're assuming something, either you take information that you don't know is factual, or you have all the facts and you just putting them in order. Just Jay, what it do with the businesses? Oh, did she hop down? I don't know if her audio was working. But yeah, y'all more than welcome to come up. I'll chill for a minute and wrap to y'all. But yeah, those 3 modes of reasoning. It's just that it brings clarity. And after you use it, anything that you do consistently, either 1, 2 things. Either you'll get better at it, or you're doing it wrong and you ain't gonna get it. That's 2. That's what's gonna happen. The more you use something, either you'll get better at it, or you just don't know what you're doing. Right? You need to go back to the lab. But the processes might seem a lot. That's why I titled it Simply Complex, because it's simple, but it steps to it. Complex does not mean hard. It just means it's intricate, it has steps to it, right? It can be 4 or 5 steps, it can be 20 steps, but it's not hard. It's really not hard. Just Jay, how you doing, Miss J?
I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm hearing that echo, and if I go in here, hey chat, hey.
He's having a little technical difficulties, but we here for it. Don't be sorry. We're gonna do it until we get it done. Like I said, we ain't trying. We get it. It'll work. I ain't going nowhere. I'm chilling for a minute.
Okay, here we are. Oh my gosh. The word, we good. Okay, because I was hearing the echo. I'm so sorry. You look, shout out to you. Thank you for letting me up on your platform. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody. I am so sorry. I'm hoarse right now. But I've been listening to you, and you've been hitting on all cylinders. And I just want to come up here and just look so you can hear my voice. You've been hitting on all cylinders tonight.
Yeah, I sit back and I be listening to you a lot. I don't really type a lot because I'm legally blind. I know you probably don't know much, but I'm legally blind. And it's hard for me to look at the screen sometimes. I had good days and bad days, but I do listen to you. I'm subscribed to you. You be having some good conversation. I do want to come over and rock out with you. Yeah, I was like,
you can. You don't be scared.
I definitely will.
Was supposed to go live every Thursday. I want to go live, but right now, me and my modem, we having issues. Like my modem is fighting me right now. Apparently, my modem is 3 years old, and they discontinued it a year ago, and it just stopped working like a month ago. And I told my because I have I get my Wi-Fi through, I pay it through my phone, my wireless bill. And so I told them, I was like, okay, so is this gonna happen like every 3 years? So I gotta get a new modem now. So when I get this new modem, who's to say in 3 years that this won't happen again? Like I'm not leaving them because I love their internet service. Don't get me wrong, but this gonna happen at like AT&T. You know how they say they slow down the iPhone, so every 3 years you can buy another iPhone. Like, y'all don't do me like that. Don't do that.
That's how they make their money, man.
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute.
Hey, Sundance, Xavier, Nah, I don't know. I don't know that person. I don't know that person, Sundance. And if I do, they don't go by that name.
Hold on.
Look, my earbuds is trying to show out in front of company right now.
Hey, they got you sounding like the Anunnaki.
Downloading software. You want to?
While I'm in the middle of a conversation on a panel, I am so sorry.
Oh no, you good. There's no look. Life happens, man. Things happen in life. I'm laid back and cool. I don't. I understand that.
Oh, can you hear me right now? If I sound
Yeah.
crazy, it's because now you're on the trucks. Look, you are on the vehicles Bluetooth.
Oh, I can hear you. I
So
can hear you.
if you can hear me, good. If you can't, okay.
Yeah.
If you can't hear me, I promise you I'll do something else. I'm so sorry. I didn't hear the last 30 seconds of what you said.
Oh no, you good. I was telling Sundance in the chat.
Go ahead.
Asked me
Okay.
if I knew somebody. I'm like, I don't know that person. Oh, she'll be back. We'll give her a second. But yeah, the perception. I can't say too much more about it. If y'all got any questions until Just Jay come back up, feel free to ask, man. I'm an open book. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know everything, but I can share with you what I do know. If I don't know, I can go find it, or we can get somebody with more information. Or if you got the information, if I miss something that you feel can benefit somebody else, on this topic, feel free to come up, man, or put it in the chat. Some people, they don't want to come up, and that's fine. As long as we interactive, we can keep the show moving. We'll wait for Judge Jay to come back up. I've been that's one of the people I've been following for a while, and I get I like when other people come over here. She got a good channel, man. I don't know. I can put it in the chat. I was gonna say y'all can go check out Judge Jay too. Life is about, we can say, perspective, right? So that's what I was saying, being open minded, because just our life experiences that can just what we experience in life can develop wisdom or even knowledge, right? And we post. I'm not a gatekeeper. Anything I know, I share. So I'm always interested to hear other people's perspective on different topics. So I don't think is wrong information. I think information could be wrong for an individual, but if it's wrong for me, it might be beneficial to somebody else. So that's why I never knock nobody experiences. Maybe I can't do nothing with it, but somebody listening can benefit from it. So that's what I do. So y'all feel free to talk. Over here is like school, man. Ain't no wrong question or wrong answer, man. SS, what it do, brother? You back, Just Jay?
Yeah, I'm here. I hope you can hear me okay.
Yeah, I can hear you good. I can hear you good.
Yeah. Okay. So I wanted to piggyback off what you just said, and you said something earlier similar to what you just said, and it reminded me of you know how people, they always want to call old people elders, and I don't think all old people are elders. You got elders who teach you things, and then you got olders. You just got old people that want to be respected, and
I mean, it's cool. You owe, you paid your way in life. You did your thing. You probably got grandkids, and you probably a great granddad or a great grandma, but you probably a POS, right? And then you got elders that teach the community that, you know what I'm saying? Like when they pass, guess what? They leave a legacy. They leave memories. They leave knowledge. They leave, you see what I'm saying? And it was something that you said earlier that that my grandma, my mom used to always say, like, a fool is gonna be a fool, right? There are young fools and there's old fools, right? There's
Mm-hmm.
something you said earlier. There's young fools, and then there's young fools grow up to be old fools.
Old
I don't,
fool.
right, right. I don't consider them elders. I just think they older. You an old fool. You just okay, all right. You pay your way through life, and that's nice. That's cool. But yeah, you've been you've been hitting on all cylinders tonight. I just had to come up here and just say, hey.
I appreciate that. And you know what? On this app, I done ran into so many different people, and I don't judge people. I accept people for who they are, but you got to call a
I'm
duck a duck. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, the OG said, you got young fools and you got old fools, and there's some people on here they haven't matured mentally or emotionally, and you can tell by their
facts,
actions what they
facts.
doing. You can tell.
I
So,
you
like,
I'm telling you, I could not agree with you more. When you said that, when you went through your whole when you explained it, when you elaborated, and it's like that's how this app is. That's how this sector.
mhm,
But it's like high school. It's like they didn't live,
mhm.
it's like, wait a minute, you like 60. What we doing now? You okay, because it's like, okay, because they don't like someone that you don't like them, but y'all was cool, but now because you cool with somebody that don't like someone that you like, now you don't like. That's like, and you 60. Ah, okay.
And
Let's
see,
continue.
and you know what, Judge Jay, let me tell you this, man. My channel, if you see, like, I gained 32K subs in 8 months from when I went live. I've been stuck.
Nice.
I gained 35, but let me tell you
Nice.
what happened. My chat used to have like I never did like huge numbers, like hundreds of people, but I had like 20, 30 people in here, and they came from different places, right? And this is how I always been, but I fell out with so many people because I wouldn't pick a side. And I'm looking like, bro, look, I'm not here for that. I understand what y'all saying. I'm just coming on here and I'm doing something different. I support y'all. I come in y'all chat and say what up or whatever, listen to you. I never comment on other people. You know what? I don't, I will listen, but that's not me. Just like I accept you for you, accept me for me, man. I'm not coming in beefing and doing none of that. If that's what y'all do, that's fine, bro. I have no gripe in that. Not, but I talk about behavior. I talk about personal development because that's who I am, man. So, but I didn't fall out with people, but people don't like me because I didn't choose a side. And I'm like, I can
And you
see right and
shouldn't.
wrong. Right. But and then some of the
And
people,
you should. It's a
they fell
billion
out
channels
with
on YouTube. If they don't like what you said,
right.
guess what? They can go that way. Like,
They can go another way. And that's how I always
right.
been. Like, but some of the people that fell out, they cool now. But they both don't like me because I didn't pick a side. And I'm like, hold on, bro.
Hold on.
Like, okay.
Hold on. You gotta tell me how you got this 32K. I'm trying to get there. Cause once
You
I get like 500, I'm gonna be popping my stuff off. I'm gonna be like, y'all who wasn't in my chat before, don't worry about it. Don't come over here now. Don't be talking to me now. Don't be talking to me. Cause like I be in other sectors. I be in other sectors, and they they not like this sector. Like if you
no.
follow me, like I will promote your channel. I will shout out to if you're a content creator. I'm not a hater. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying? If you really follow me like that, I don't hate on nobody. Like my mods, if they content creators, I'm promoting their chat. I just figured out Nightbot. So Nightbot shout them out. But yeah, I get what you're saying, because it's like there's a billion channels on YouTube, and it seemed like you, at least our sector, and I'm just speaking for me. I'm not speaking for you. I'm not speaking. I'm just saying for me, for what I see, it's like once you reach that threshold, it's like people start, feeling some type of way.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's other content creators, because I really haven't felt that yet. I look, I got my own thing going, but I'm listening. I'm sorry.
No, that I didn't know you. But in 4 years, I'll tell you this, man. It's a lot of, like, when you build a crowd, it'd be a lot of off of the website stuff happening that you don't know about. That happened to me. Like, people be hating. But the best thing to do is get a niche, right? And when you get that niche, put it in your profile, because that's how the AI YouTube kind of puts you in different algorithms, right? So when I say niche, like mine is personal development. When is a spot in the YouTube studio where you can put hashtags, and every video you do, it automatically put it in the description. So the hashtags is big. That's how it pump you out.
So I'm all over the place, because I can do. Look, I'm not gonna say like I'm Wonder Woman. I can do everything, but like my other channel, because I feel like not this sector. I don't want to do it in this sector. If people want you to cam up, and it's like I'll do that on my own time. I'm not gonna do that for y'all. Not you specifically,
right.
but the people like cam up, beat, cam up. Hey. Somebody sent the cash app. Oh, my bad.
Hey, baby.
I put a 7-Eleven order in, because I got the munch.
She got the munchies. Hey, wifey.
They say, "Hey, wifey."
Hey.
She say,
"Hey."
So anyway, I got you the Reese cups. Okay.
I don't want to. You trying to make me fat, woman? I just lost 10 pounds.
Oh, I forgot to get the gummy bears.
All right.
I'm reading the chat, y'all. I don't know if he went on mute. I'm reading the chat. Most of us grew up watching The Household Mother. In every sitcom, the man always coming home from work. Yeah, you talking about good times. You talking about good times. You got to be talking about good times, because George and Wheezy, they ain't had no kids. Even though he did work, and she, was a stay-at-home wife. I'm trying to think of another one. But the one that just off the top, like Good Times, and then more modern, I guess you could say Family Matters. Maybe Fresh Prince. Oh, okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I was reading the chat. Okay.
Oh no, you good. You good. I was thinking of some shows too, because I say, well, Cosby Show, Claire had a job.
Oh yeah, of course. Top, yeah, that should have been like in the top 5. Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wanted to be a doctor when I was younger, just because of that show. And then when I found out all I had to do, I was like, I'm straight.
Man, I used to date this guy, and he told me that, he used to date a chick that was in med school, and he said a lot of med students do not graduate because eventually they get hooked on them drugs, because eventually they're gonna have access to drugs, and eventually because it's long hours, long nights, studying, so you need something to keep you up, you need something to focus, right? And you got access to, you got access, and eventually If you know, yeah. He said a lot
Man,
of yeah, yeah. I
my
was
bad. I
like,
didn't mean to cut you off.
wow. I was like, wow. My best friend is a nurse. My best friend in the whole wide world. She's a nurse. She's an RN.
It's yeah,
Um,
I was an anesthesia assistant for 15 years, and I can tell you for a
nice.
fact,
Look at you.
like it's been like nursing. I seen a nurse anesthetist and a doctor OD off of Diprivan propofol, the same thing that took out Michael at work. They was taking it because they was on a 24-hour rotation, and what it do it induces sleep, but when they reverse it, you be feeling refreshed like you just took a 10-hour nap and it was only
Oh
like 20
wow.
minutes. Yeah, so they
You
used to use that to try to, knock out what they missed hours of sleep because they're on a 24-hour shift. So what he said, yeah, a nurse was still in meds from the hospital, and she was on her way home in the parking lot, decided to shoot up, pulled out the parking lot, and ran right into the damn building. She was so high.
oh
Ran right into the
wow.
damn building.
Hilarious.
Yeah, so I mean,
Hilarious.
in my years there, I didn't see people, what he said, and then they be using hearts because I came from the hood when I was there, so I was still kind of hustling when I first got the job. So I was hooking people up with different things, and so they go from the stuff in the hospital to the stuff out on the street. Sometimes I seen that happen, you know. Uh,
That's-
you be thinking these people are like high integrity and high quality
Right.
people, and they regular ass
Exactly.
people, man. The only difference is they
Exactly.
cutting me open and doing shit, bro.
Exactly. Exactly. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I remember when I used to do Uber, like before I started truck driving, I used to do I used to do a lot of things, but I would it'd be so funny and I don't know, maybe I'm discriminating a little bit, maybe I'm a little, but look, you was talking about bias earlier. You was talking about bias. You was oh oh my gosh, I wish I was trying to get up here and but I be seeing these chicks, these non-melanated chicks, for a better word, and cause I don't know, this is my first time on your panel, so I don't know what look,
Oh, you good? Hey,
um,
man, you good?
uh, and they, and when you see them, they look, I'm like, oh, white chick, she get in my car, okay, woo, woo, woo. She drunk as a skunk, okay? She drunk as a skunk, just got tossed up, about to go home, probably ain't washed up. Look, like, oh my gosh. And you thinking it's Polly purebred. Look, she going to college. She's in college. I'm about to drop her off to her
Mm,
dorm. You know what I'm saying? She about to get a degree in whatever, but in 304ology. But in the end of the day, it's like they is not no better than nobody. Like when people
nope.
see them, like I used to think that not that they was better than me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You knew my family. They would call them an N word in a heartbeat. Like I'm an N word. No, you the N word.
Right. Mm,
No,
that's
you
what
the
my
N
grandma.
word. My grandma.
That's
Oh
my.
my God. Look at you. Look,
Hmm.
see.
But see,
See.
I'm gonna say something about that. Them older folks know where that word came from, and it wasn't. That word does not originate from our people. It actually
Right.
originates from Scandinavians, from white people. The word
But like
Nigger.
Niger. I
Yeah.
thought it was a right. Yeah,
No, it
Niger.
wasn't
Like they
Niger.
told. Hmm.
Now Niger is they pronounce it Niagara. Niagara. That's what they was called, Niagara. It's Scandinavian people, and it was the poor portion of the Scandinavian people. They called them Niagars, and that's where they got the
Like my grandma would man bless you out. But see, my grandma didn't cuss like that. When my grandma cussed, she was when she was mad is when she cussed. but she didn't cuss like that. She didn't cuss like that. I think I've all of my years, all of my years, I swear I only heard my grandmama cuss like twice. And both of them times she was beating my uncle because he did something to her. He was pranking her. He was doing something. And I remember one time he tried to make it seem like she won a lottery. She almost thought she won a lottery. When she realized she won a lottery, she was, yeah. Oh yeah,
Oh, man,
yeah, she let him have it. She let him have it. She let him have it. I think she beat him with a spatula. I think we was having fish fry that night. I think she beat him with the freaking a spatula that she was frying the fish with the hot grease and everything. Blah, 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 blah. And cussed and everything. I was like, and you knew somebody was getting it, because when you hear grandma cuss, it's like a treat. It's like a ooh, who getting it? And you got, you peek it like ooh, and it's your uncle. And my uncle, he like in his 60s now, almost 70. He probably is touching 70. But then he was like in his 30s, like late 20s. Early 30s, still get pop, 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 like what? Still getting it. In his early 30s, still, like mama still, mama still giving it to you. How you gonna sit up here at your grandma talk about she won a lottery? Talk about these are numbers right here, right? So he went to the convenience store and got like like what's the lottery numbers, and they print it out for you. And so he gave it to her. I don't know how he did it, but he gave it to her, making her think that she won a lottery. And man, when she found that, it was so hilarious. So hilarious.
She checked that date on it, like, hold on.
You're right. She was like, wait a minute. Hold on. That was today. That's today's date. That don't even make sense. No. He used to troll her. He used to call her fatso or something. He used to call her something that the neighbor, like some chick in the neighborhood that didn't like her. He used to call her that, and she like trolling her. She really didn't like that. Like, okay, all right, but she didn't cuss him out. She only cussed him out when he like really did something to her. Like when she almost thought she won a lottery, and it was something else that he did. That two things that I saw her cuss. Like she really cussed. I was like, oh, she cussing again. Y'all come here. Y'all come here. Oh, and so you gotta peep around, because she will bless you out. She will bless you out, but it depends on, like, we people are like, oh, it's him again. What he done did this time. Yeah.
And that's how it so like, man, that's one of the worst things you can do, especially with like the grandmas, man, is play with their numbers, man. You don't play with no old black lady number. You play with their numbers, boy. That's playing with your life,
man. And he was selling it to her too. Fatso, look, right here. Your numbers match. And she looking, look, she done took off the glasses. She done put the glasses up, down. She couldn't believe it, because it was about to be a meal ticket. Like it was about to, we about to be rich. We about to be wealthy over here. and then she checked. She looking at the date. Like, wait a minute. No, she checked the numbers. What happened was, she checked the real numbers. The real numbers wasn't the numbers that my uncle gave her. The real, because he gave her like right, like a ticket. I think he like bought a ticket with the numbers, and then I'm saying, the winning numbers. He bought a ticket with the winning numbers, and then I'm saying, and then gave it to her like look. And then she was like, wait a minute. No. She pulled that ticket out of her pocket. She looked. She like, if you don't get out of my face, boy, go get a switch off that tree. I'm like, dang, he 30 years old, still getting whooped.
It don't matter. That don't matter.
My granny was Joe Jackson up in this mud.
I remember I had I don't know what I did. I made my grandma so mad one day, man. She took her wig off and threw it, and I'm sitting there laughing. About time I looked up, I like curled up, started laughing. Like, no, this lady did not throw her wig up. When I looked
She
up,
throw
she
a
had, what is
wig.
that,
She is
roller pin?
hot. She is upset.
When I looked up, because I'm sitting there laughing, I got my head turned laughing. I looked up, she had that damn roller pin you flatten the dough out with. Cracked me
Oh,
like twice. I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave her alone. She still got it. Granny still got it.
if a woman take a wig off, leave her alone. They still do that to this day. Like I've been
It's
to
only
like
popping.
football games and I've been seeing weaves in the bleachers. I'm like, I've seen chicks like snatch their wig off before they, rumble in the bleachers. I'm like, I'm not finna get. First of all, I'll tell anybody this. If you follow me, you know exactly what I'm about to say. I'm not about to take 3 hours to get dressed to be the BA for 3 minutes. I'm sorry. I'm not about to do it. I'm not about to do it. I'm not about to do it. I remember when me and my best friend, not my nurse friend, but a friend that we went to high school together. This is my best friend, but my nurse friend is my BFF, best friend in the whole wide world. I went to the club with her like a couple of times. And I realized I don't want to go to the club with her no more. I'm talking about we was like in teenagers, like 18, 19, whatever. I didn't want to go to the club with her no more. Because every time she goes to the club, somehow we end up in a fight. First of all, I didn't get dressed up for 3 hours just to be the BA for 3 minutes. We not going to do that. As a matter of fact, I don't even want to go to the club with you no more. I don't like where this is going. I'm good. Take your sister, take your cousin, take your I don't care. Take your mama. I don't care. Me and you, nah. Never again in life. I don't. And I was young. I was 19. And I promise. Now we go out because she more civilized. But at 19, she was not. She was like one of them chicks you was talking about earlier in your your expose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, she my girl. Trust, hands down, she my girl. Like I love her. She loved me. We've been through some stuff. She my girl. But when we was, I don't want to go to no club with you. What we doing? Cause a song come on, you ready to fight? No. God, they was looking at me. You didn't see how they was looking at me? No, I'm not paying attention to them. No. Now I'm finna go over there and no, you're not. No. I'm finna go over there and whoop it. No, you're not. No, she is really about to go over there. And then, when she with her girls, I mean, I can't tell 3 girls to not go over there. I'm telling her because she my girl, like, no, we not about to do this right now. They about to do this. You know what? I'm about to, I don't know what I'm about to do, but I don't want this. Oh, it's about to happen. Oh, it's happening. Yep. Now, never in ever worries I will ever go back to the club with y'all ever again. Yeah.
You know what I learned though? A lot of times, like, you have to give people room to grow. Right? It's not your intention.
Oh, she is
like,
definitely grown. She's
definitely grown. And it don't be your intention to hinder their growth, but you make them so comfortable sometimes with the behavior that they're doing that they don't think they need to grow. So by you backing up, okay, I'm not gonna go to the club with you, and then they go to the club a couple times, like, okay, now I see what she was talking about. I am tripping. Let me change my behavior. And that time away, it helps them develop. It helps them grow. So I had to learn that because like I said, I grew up in the hood. So most of my friends was from the hood, right? So when I got out the hood, I tried to get them out the hood. They wasn't.
The hood was still in you.
Yeah.
The hood was still in you.
It's still in me. It's still in me. I've been in the burbs way longer than I was in the hood, but it's still in me. It ain't going nowhere. Them lessons you learn, it kind of molds you. Like I was saying, the experience and the
Oh,
build your
definitely,
perception.
definitely, definitely. I look, we look. I don't want to speak for nobody. I want to say we all from the hood. A hood is just short from neighborhood, you know. Because
That's
at the
all
end
it
of the
is.
day,
That's all. Yep,
right?
it's
I
just short for
still
neighborhood.
know my neighbors. My neighbors, like when I go back home, when I go back, home where I grew up from, but my neighbors still there. I grew up with their kids. Like I consider them neighbors because it was at one point in time I had to borrow one of my neighbor's car, and I know how my neighbors felt about his car. Oh, you getting loud over there? What you got going on? You getting loud?
That's SS.
Um.
That's
Oh,
SS. We got a new person on the panel. What up, SS?
Going on in the world, my guy. Been a long time. My boy, what's happening?
Been a minute, man. I seen you the other day you was on. I was chilling in the chat for a minute.
Yeah, man. Just out here working, man, making an honest living. How about yourself?
Man, I'm doing the same thing, getting my business going, man. Trying to get more clients. That's it.
I got you. I got you. I got you. Yeah, man. You should know this here, bro. Like, we from an era back when men were men. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When relating to the comment down there about how the sitcom was, how the female ran things till the man got home. And that's how it was back then. You know what I'm saying? The man go provide. Okay? The woman get in the driver's seat of the house. But believe when that man come back home, she got up out of there. She ain't had to be told to get up out the driver's seat or nothing. She got up out of there. And nowadays, it's like, and not all, but most women don't know how to get their behind up at that driver's seat when the man come home. It's more on some control type stuff. And it takes a strong woman to run a household, whether, you married or in a relationship, whatever. If the man got to go get that money out of town or whatever. But to get up out that driver's seat is the problem. Because what Granddaddy said, a lot of people talk about grandma. Nobody want to talk about Granddad. Granddad was looked at as being feared because Granddaddy didn't play with you. Oh, grandma played with you all day, not Granddad. You know what I'm saying?
my grandma didn't play with us like at all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
My grandma didn't play with us at all. She had 5 boys, 5, and my mother 1 girl. 5 boys and 1 girl. So you can just imagine how that household was.
I got you.
And clean.
I got you.
And clean.
I got you.
Living in a tiny, small apartment. And guess what? You would never know that she had 5 kids. I'm sorry, she had 4 boys
crazy.
and 1 girl.
That's
House
crazy.
immaculate.
Like,
you know how it was back in the day?
right,
You know how it was? You would never know she had 5 kids. House immaculate when you step in there. House better be clean when I come home from work.
Right.
Let this house be clean. Let dinner don't be cooked. Sure.
Right. I remember whenever we left New York when I was little and we moved to Georgia. My granddad, he would disappear from New York for like months and months at a time. We didn't see him, and he'll come back. And all the while, he was setting up shop down there in the South. You know what I'm saying? Granddad went and bought like 300 acres of land. And, back then, men knew how to build their own house back then. They ain't go buy no house. We talking country stuff here. Granddad went down there and built a spread out there in the middle of nowhere. And when we moved down now, they was on the farm. And my grandmama don't have a lot of children. They had 17 kids.
My daddy.
The Hmm.
my daddy on my daddy's side. Oh my gosh, they had. Oh my gosh, I have so many uncles and aunts on my daddy's side. It's ridiculous. On my mama's
Yeah.
side is my mama and my four uncles. On my daddy's side, my oh my gosh, and both sides had land. Like my daddy's side, his father, his mother, they had land. They got land. My granny's side, low key, I think my granny Indian, but I'm black first. I be one first. You know what I'm saying? We'll work a look. Hey, you gotta go on mute. We hear your background. It's a lot of background noise. I don't know your name, but shout out to you on the panel. But
What's up?
yeah, um,
I think he
yeah.
driving.
On my granny's side, like we got land over there. But my daddy's side, they got land too. I don't know if my daddy Indian. I don't know. I'm black first, so I'm black first. Cause when you see my jacket when I step out the house, you can tell, you can see that I'm black. You ain't gonna say nothing about no Indian. You might say, "Oh, she got good hair. She got good hair." Well, what you mix with head ass? But at the end of the day, I'm black first. Um, yeah. But um, yeah, my granny, she picked right. She did right. Whatever she did right.
Shoot, but Indians are black though. You know what I'm saying?
I
Hey,
mean,
I'm black first though. Cause when you see
Blackfoot,
my back,
Emu.
when I step out the house, you ain't gonna say she Indian. You gonna be like, she black. I said
I mean,
when I start
we
talking,
all mix with something. We all mix with something.
hey, I agree with you. I wholeheartedly agree with you. But when I get pulled over by the police, he don't think I'm Indian. He gonna be like, hey, put your hands on the steering wheel. I was like,
Facts.
wait a minute, right, fast, like, yeah. And he
Yeah.
don't care about any, and he don't care about nothing because his great grandmama, somebody that was $5 Indians, pretendians. We real, they fake. I low key. That's the reason why I don't want to get the um um. It's
Don't
so
do it
many
today,
of them
man.
out there. You know what I'm talking about? The DNA
Yeah.
test. I don't I
Yeah.
don't want to I don't want to do it for real because I feel like I got the
No,
Henrietta Lack genes, and then you know what I'm saying. That's just me though, in my thoughts,
yeah,
in my
don't
head.
do it. Don't do it. If you want to look at your family
I
history,
didn't even get the shot. I didn't even get the jab. I didn't
yeah, I
even get
didn't
the
either.
jab when it was
I'm
going
straight.
on. Oh, you sound like you a truck driver. Are you a truck driver?
No, I think SS dropped off. He might pop back up.
Oh, my
I
bad.
think.
I'm sorry. I thought I was still talking to
Oh
him.
no,
I'm
no.
so sorry. I'm so
Oh
sorry.
no, that's cool. Yeah, no, he. I think do SS drive trucks? I think he do drive trucks. Yeah, he do drive trucks.
Oh,
He
okay.
drive trucks and fast cars. That's what SS
I
do.
love fast cars. I love fast
He built
cars.
muscle cars.
Hey,
He built them bitches.
I
He,
love
he
fast
old.
cars. I love
Yeah,
fast
he might
cars.
be.
I want to go to
Oh, here he
Germany
come.
so bad. I want to just be on that autobahn. I don't care about the red
Yeah,
light district. I just want to be on that autobahn and shifty. All my freaking cars except my first one. Except my first one. The first one I got when I was 17 in high school. I was a senior in high school. Uh, no, actually I was a junior. I ain't gonna hold you because my birthday is late, September 13th, late as hell. So yeah, so I was 17 in the freaking 11th grade. Anywho,
SS, you
my
drive
first,
trucks, bro?
how
Huh?
you know? See,
You
how you
you drive
know?
trucks?
How you know?
I'm
I
sorry,
think
brother. I
you
can't
drive.
hear you.
Do you
He
drive
said, "Do
trucks?
somebody drive trucks too?" I don't know if he was asking. You asking me?
SS.
Yeah, I drive. Yeah, I'm driving now.
Yeah, yeah, he
It
drive
sound
trucks. I couldn't
it
remember.
sound like you was driving.
Huh?
It
Yeah,
sound
you
like
drive
you was.
trucks too.
I,
Both of y'all drive trucks, right?
Oh, for real? You drive truck? Okay,
hold on,
that's
third
what's up.
word. How you know? Third word. How you be knowing? Look at you. How you know? Look
You
at
said that
you.
earlier. I be observe. I listen.
Look at
You
you.
do.
How you be doing? Look at you. Okay. All right. Okay.
all my daddy people up there in New York, man. All the every last one of them over there in the tribe, even the females, all them drive trucks. They drive trucks and drink liquor. That's what they do.
Hey, see, okay, see, third word, see. So my cucumber vodka is okay. I'm safe. Oh, see, I'm safe over here. Okay, all right. Well, so what was you saying before you got dropped off? You were talking about your grandmama. What was you talking about?
Yeah, I forgot. Well, yeah, man. Grandmama done had a lot of children, man. They worked the farm, man. They lived out the land, you know, and you had to work. And
we got to get back to that though. We don't want to. I know our jobs is like, you know what I'm saying, the ish. Man, if we can do it. We can really do it.
Facts.
But it's gonna be like it was. Like it gotta be a community, just like YouTube. You got some content creators, they got their own little community. They got people like every time when they go live, they got their dedicated people that will go over there and support them. That's what we need.
Right.
We need to support each other. Every time when we selling seeds or whatever it is you need a cow, you need a pig, you know, chicken, like
you know what I'm saying?
Whatever it is, we just gotta support each other.
You ain't gonna believe this. It's funny you said that. I met a dude yesterday in Texas. Over there at a TA truck stop. He pulled up to get some air inside a pickup truck. And it looked like he had a built dog house on the back of the pickup truck. I said, hey, cuz, you know, you got a dog house. He say, no, that's a chicken coop. I say, man, you playing with me. He say, no. He said, I got chickens in here. I went back there and look, man, he had about 15 chickens back there. And he said he could go take them to the country to his daddy house. His daddy got a farm out there. And he said, yeah, I'm a country boy. I say, me too. And he say, man, you know what? They're gonna be the one that make it right there, because they're not dependent on the system, man. Nowadays we got to become more self-sufficient. Like,
yeah.
I had one collard green plant, right? Because when I moved to South Carolina, I couldn't bring my garden with me, but I had my seeds. South Kakalaki 803 representative, you hear me? So
y'all got the cheapest fuel. Y'all got
you know it. Yeah. And they give out discounts on gas every 3 months, South Carolina, man.
Yes, sir.
Right. Like every 3 months, they take like $1 or $2 off the price, man, and them pumps be filled. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah, man.
I know it.
Yeah, man.
I had them chickens.
Yeah, he had them chickens on the back of a pickup truck.
Look, I wouldn't mind like being a what they call it, not a cattle hauler. What they call it, a
bull
hauler. Yeah, them jokers go fast, and they don't get tickets. They don't get tickets. You notice they be rolling. They be past the speed limit, and when people see that they got cows and chickens and pigs and stuff on it, they let them go.
Right, because the animal can't be locked up.
They be distressed. They be going. The animals be distressed when they be locked up back there, and they be going fast. The animals be distressed. Yep. Have you ever seen like when the one of the animals like before before they load them and they weigh them and by the time they get to their destination, the animal done lost weight because right, they distressed. They don't know what's going on. Like they'll put them in the thing. You driving fast. Hell, it might be raining. They don't know what's going on. Like cattle. I call it cattle hauler.
Yeah, now the correct term is bull haulers. That's the correct term.
B-U-L-L? B-U-L-L?
That's right, B-U-L-L, bull hauler. And I be riding with them jokers, man. I be riding with them jokers, man.
They get paid though. They get paid like the freaking not the tanker. I got tanker. The other one I ain't got hazmat. I ain't got hazmat yet. They get paid like hazmat, but better.
They get paid. They get paid a little better than hazmat. Yeah.
And they and low key, I be thinking that they be knowing them people on the farm or the whatever they be suck. That's why they get paid so good. And that's why they don't
you know what though?
tickets.
But you know what though? Truck driving is a science, man, that a lot of people still haven't figured out yet.
My
You know
best
what I
friend
mean?
is a nurse. She don't think so. She think never mind. Let me shut up. Let me shut up now. For real, me and my homegirl.
I could go.
She a nurse, and she think truck driving is just cause she did it before, and she felt like she could make more money doing it, and it's cool. It's cool. I'm not a hater. Make your money, honey. Her husband is a truck driver. She's a nurse. So her husband convinced her to get in the truck with him and team with him for like 6 months so they can make some money. Right?
Oh wow,
Yeah.
bad example. Bad idea.
Well, she did. That's how we met. That's how me and her met. We met in trucking school actually. She had something on her key ring that just piqued my interest, and I just had to know what it was. I'm like, and me and her was the only females in the class. Me and her was the only 2 black females in the class. So I asked her, I was like, what is that on your keychain? And she was like, if I needed to give someone CPR, I would never have to touch them mouth to mouth. I put this over their mouth and then I give them CPR. Nigga, me and her was friends ever since. Like, dead ass.
Okay.
Oh, yes. She's my friend. She's for life. She know where all the bodies are buried.
Lord have mercy. Man, look here. You could go, well, I can't say that. Everybody can't. I could go anywhere in trucking to make money, man. I don't care what it is. Flatbed, tanker, whatever. Truck driving is...
I got my tanker. I got my triple doubles.
That thing is a hustle, man.
I failed my damn hazmat. I don't know what you know what?
I cheated on mine.
Did you have one of them glasses on and somebody told you the answers, or you just
Nope. I Googled my answers right there.
Oh, see, you can't do that now. See, you must have. That was your way back when. I've been having my life. I've been driving for 7 years now.
Okay.
7 years, yeah. Hey, I've been in this thing for 7 years. Yeah, you must have them glasses on, cause they say you can't wear glasses no more. Cause y'all be cheating for real.
Man, look at here. When I got mine, I was in Georgia. Them people don't give a damn about that, man. They told me to go sit over there and take the test. I was over there by myself. I made myself.
They let you have your phone. Oh,
yeah, they let me have my phone.
Oh, no.
I had my phone.
At IDMV, they got a camera right there looking at all the stations. They don't play here where I live. They got a camera and they can see at all the stations. Like if you pull your phone out, if you anything, they can see at every station. And they have a lot of stations, and they can literally see in every one of them. If that makes sense.
You want to know what's crazy? I went and did all that. I went and got security cleared. My security clearance was like level 1 to where, TSA wouldn't even bother me. Like I'm cleared like that. National, I went and got a national clearance, everything. And
do you have
didn't even use it. I hate hauling hazmat because you certain routes you can't take. You gotta go inside every way station and all that stuff there. And I just said, the hell with it. You know, it ain't like I'm making more money at the end of the month doing it. So, you know.
Do you have your TWIC card?
No. Like, I got rid of all that. Don't need it.
Really?
Don't need it. For what?
Why? Oh well, I don't know. I don't know your situation. I don't know. Okay.
Oh no, man. I had my Kenworth paid off. I had 2 drive-in trailers paid off, full owner. You know what I mean? And when I brought my Kenworth, it only had like 200,000 miles on it, basically brand new. Man, let me tell you, I ran that truck.
I mean, was you a lease purchase? Was you a lease
No. I've done lease purchases from my startup.
Lease purchase stuff. What you think about lease purchase?
Lease purchase is cool with the right company.
Okay.
You got to be with the right company.
Okay, so me and you, we right here. Okay.
Yeah, with the right company, but with the wrong company, it could be a nightmare. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, right.
Yeah, like, you know, I'm tired of driving though, man. I've been doing this about 17 years. I'm tired of it. It ain't fun no more. It's just like a regular job. I've gotten all I want out of life. I mean, out of truck. You know what I mean? I got my houses set up down here in the Southeast. I'm good, man. You feel me? I'm trying to break generational curses. You know what I mean? So
it's still fun for me. It's still so fun for me. Like I don't know if you have kids, but I know.
I got a lot of kids.
Okay, so I know they've been on the road with you. Like I know they've been on the road with you. So
they have.
Yes, like yeah. Like,
they have.
It's still fun for me. It's like YouTube. It's still fun for me. When it stopped being fun, then I'll retire or I do something else. YouTube is still fun. YouTube is different because it's a billion channels on YouTube. So if you know somebody over here start getting on my nerves, guess what? I just go here. They don't get on my nerves over there. Like what do you mean? Like
right.
I just you start getting on my nerves, I just switch to another company, or I do something different, or I just do something different.
I always look at YouTube.
It's easy. It's easy. Easy work.
I look at YouTube like a university. Everybody's channel is a classroom. You know what I'm saying? and you know, yeah. I may fail your classroom. I'm gonna have to go somewhere else. You feel me? You know.
Yeah, my classroom will be boring. I'm not gonna be going over content. I can make it interesting, but you know, when you start going over people's content, they're gonna want to come at you. I don't mind, but
that's what I just did with. You know what I mean? I just lost a baby in September, and Lord knows I wanted me another child. I love children, and
you know, like if you in this sector, I don't know if you know what this sector means. I think you know this sector. Everybody be going over the same thing. It's like, okay, well, what I'm gonna bring to the conversation? How am I gonna add to this conversation when I hit YouTube and I hit live and people are live and they talking about the very exact same thing. So what am I gonna add to the conversation? I don't know what to say. I'm gonna just be over here on mute. I'm gonna be over here on mute.
You know what? That's why I talk about, like, instead of talking about like the people or situations they go through, that's why I talk about behavior. Like, because one of the most cliche words I hate when people say is this person is a narcissist. Like, you don't even know how that's a science. I mean, that's a medical diagnosis, and people don't even know the parameters that they use to diagnose that. So a lot of times, and this is the important part too, you think you're dealing with a narcissist, but you're really dealing with a sociopath.
A
You handle those
sociopath.
two different people. Yeah,
Mm.
you handle those two people differently. Or you might be dealing with somebody who who falls under the category of Machiavellianism. Now, all three of these people have manipulative tendencies, right? The
Uh-huh.
Machiavellianism, narcissists, and socio/psychopaths. They all use manipulation tactics. The key
Yep.
difference is the intent, why they use it. A narcissist, they don't want to, they want to control you for your admiration. They want you to like them and to love them. A psychosociopath, they want to control you to dominate you. A Machiavellianism, they want to control you to use you. They don't
To
care. And
use you. Yep.
once they get the usage out of you, they done with you. They don't bother you no
Yep.
more. They walk away. You ever had somebody in your life, you like, damn, they use me, and they just cut all contact with you? That wasn't a
It's called,
narcissist.
That
it's called the
happened to me on
government.
YouTube.
It's called the
That
government.
actually happened to me on YouTube.
So to put these people in the proper context, you would know how to interact with them. You know, I can deal with a narcissist all day, and it won't bother me because I know how to
How you
interact.
doing, man?
So, you know
You
what
get
I'm
a Fury seat, pump 19.
That's the key, is to be able to identify these behaviors. And that's why, like, I can, like, when you say over, we talking about the KB sector, you know, we
Thank
over
you.
in the Kwame Brown. So, like, instead of talking about the people, I see like different behaviors and I explain them. I don't put people names, I don't attach names to them because it goes beyond YouTube. The information I give, you can use the shit in real life, not just on YouTube. But since we on here and we see the shit, then I can use that as an example to explain the behavior. So that's why I do what I do. Well, that's what how I, you know, create content without, I guess, insulting anyone. Because I mean, you can give your opinion on here and people feel like you blasting them. Like, shit, if you did it, look, this is the thing. Once you make something public, it's public for critique. That's how it is. So like if somebody critique me, I don't care. I don't really care. But if you critique somebody on here sometimes, that open up a can of worms.
I had a whole
That
camera slip the other day, and you know what? Like the ones that was critiquing me, I say I look better than y'all on my worst day. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. What's his name again? Third word. What's his name again?
SS.
What's his Essence?
SS, like the Monte Carlo SS.
SS.
There you go. Yes, ma'am. How you doing, sweetheart?
Hey, girl. Yeah, the whole camera slip. And you know how this sector is. They be like, oh, she don't look like her IG. That's not really her. She a catfish. Like, are you sure about that? Because the thing about me, the people that matter in my life the most, they know what I look like. I came up for them anytime. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna be a beauty queen when I'm at home chilling, relaxing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna have makeup on and my, you know, I'm gonna be looking like I'm gonna look at home.
Right.
But when I go out, I promise you, I get myself together. Promise you
Right.
that.
Hey, same thing with me, man. I don't even, man, look here. I got every joy you could think of, every outfit you could think of, but that stuff ain't comfortable. You know what I mean? Like when I go home, when I get off that road, I want to take me a hot shower, put on some good cologne with a fresh white t-shirt, some basketball shorts, put on some slides, and I'm chilling. I'm chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the age now, I ain't got to impress nobody. You feel me? Somebody should be trying to impress me. Because I ain't trying to impress nobody. You feel me? But let me tell you something, though, about criticism. Here's something I've learned recently. When somebody start criticizing you, listen to them. Listen to them. Because they're haters. Kind of like this right here. I met, you know, this rich dude over here in Atlanta. He a friend of my homies, man. He took us out on his yacht. Brand new yacht. Brand new yacht. And he threw a party on the yacht. He invited some people he knew, and he invited some people he know that didn't like him on purpose, right? Watch this here.
Oh no. Hell no.
Watch this here. Watch this here though. He did that. He very smart, brother, because he knows the haters is gonna critique his yacht, right? So the hater gonna be like, man, if this boat was mine, I'll put a light right here. I'll run some lights right there, and I'll do this and I'll do that. That's what a hater gonna do. He's sitting there writing it down. Man, if this is my yacht, man, I'll put a TV in here, right here, a big one too. He writing it down.
He wasn't doing
He writing it down. He writing it down. I swear to God, he writing it down. Man, that dude threw another yacht party 3 months later. Everything the hater said he did and that thing was busting. That thing was hidden. You hear me? Cause so you see, when people go to try to critique you, criticize you, whatever, listen to them. Not telling you to do what they say do, but just listen to them. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you can still learn something from a fool. You can still learn from a fool now.
Young fool,
You know,
young fool, still learn something.
young fool, old fool, don't matter.
It's so funny. It's so funny you say that because me and the one that liked to fight, we was at a yacht party. This was years ago. The city city that I live in. Apparently the party that we was at, the yacht party, the guy that owned the yacht lived next door to a freaking Seattle. First of all, I don't live in Seattle. Let's be SNS. Let's be very clear. I don't live in Seattle, but the guy that yacht that we was on lived next door to a freaking Seattle Seahawks football player. So, oh gosh, dang it. Oh gosh, you about to make me lose my train of thought. Hold on, because I was about to make it.
Y'all remember the football player from Atlanta Falcons called the running back called Michael Anderson? You remember him? Word?
Yeah.
That's my dog. We go out all the time.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I'm a dog. We go out all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Never have I once asked this man for anything because I get my own. You feel me?
Yeah.
And he said, man, that one reason why I met with you is that you a go-getter. You know what I mean? The other dudes be wanting handouts and stuff. And nah, man, we go out. I got money just like you got money. What's happening? You feel me?
Man,
I got
two cousins that get.
I'm sorry.
Well, go ahead.
Sorry, y'all.
No, you go ahead.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So when I don't know if my homegirl been there before. It was me, her, and her bestie in the whole wide world. Her bestie. Anywho, but so before we headed out, everybody the dude had a pool in the backyard. We was all in the pool. We was all having fun. We was all chilling. And we got there early in the day, like 2, 3, maybe 4 o'clock in the day. So clearly you can see it was day. About 7, 8, 9 o'clock, if not nighttime, it was some other chicks started pulling up, rolling up, coming in there. So my homegirl and her homegirl got on like red alert because it's like, who is these bitches? Where did they come from? How do you know them? And I think it was on like some protection stuff. I think it was like, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, who are they? Cause look, I know how my homegirl is. I already told y'all she would mollywop somebody in 2 seconds. And me being her homegirl, look, what they call it? What they call it when you accessory to right. So she's mature now. So now she's asking questions. She don't swing first now. She asks questions first now. Back then she swing first. Now she asks questions first. So that's good. That's good. I like hanging with her now because she asks questions. And Emotional damage. Her and the homegirl was like, who? Because they was walking in like they was, and she was like, who are they? Who are they? Do you know them? Do you know them? He's like, oh no, that's cool. They cool. That's my cousin. I was like, okay, all right, okay. It better be your cousin, cause we was about to leave, or someone's about to get towed up. I don't know, but it was cool. It was cool. But I was totally agreeing what you were saying about that. About, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's like, cause at the end of the day, it's like, you invited us here. It ain't like we just came. No. He invited us here. So it's like, this is your home. Just like third word. This is his home. This is his home. You cannot disrespect his home. You cannot disrespect
Right.
his peace. You know what I'm saying? So, but I see unfamiliar faces. Like, who is that? I'm not being disrespectful, but who is that? Oh, okay, they good. Okay, all right. If you look, I'm gonna be over here. But if you need some, I'm gonna be over here. You know how women are, like, we be like, okay, you say, okay, they cool, we cool. They cool, we cool. I'm just saying,
Right.
they cool, we cool. This your house? Hey, when we in the backyard, they not in his house, they in the backyard. So, you know what I'm saying? We at the pool. We at the pool party. Like, we having fun at the pool, splashing water, like, and then they walking in there, and it's like, you know them? Okay, that's okay. Your cousin, okay, your cousin friend or your cousin? If it's your cousin, cool. Or is it your cousin friend? Well, either way it goes, this your house, so I respect your house. Look, I respect your platform, so I ain't got nothing to say. It's your house, but just say the word. Just say the word, and
Yeah.
look, just say the word. Just say the word. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't know if they had bad energy, but look, we was much older then. We were much older. We wasn't in high school. Cause look, she probably would have went over there and be like, bitch at the room. But now you at somebody's house. Look, we grown. We got kids. Look, like no, we not doing that. Now you gotta ask questions. You gotta like, who is that? Who is she? Cause we've been here
Right.
for like 5 hours. People showing up. They didn't even come when the bartender was here. Cause that's neither here nor there. We ain't gonna talk. We ain't gonna say what she did. That's we'll say that for another story. But now they showing up. Now y'all here. Can't nobody see y'all. His light. I mean, the pool was nice, but we can't even see y'all face. We can't even see y'all face. Who is your? I don't know. That's look. That's how look. My granny when she went to people's houses, if she didn't trust you, and I don't know if y'all granny did this, but my granny, she would literally sit in the car until we came out. Like me, my mom, my cousins, my whoever. Like we would go to somebody's house and granny was with us. If she didn't F
Hmm.
with you, she would sit in the car, knit, sew, do her puzzles, read a book, whatever. And me, you know me, I'm telling you, I'm like, you good? Like, you good? Like, she be knitting. She's like, yeah, I'm good. But this before cell phones, y'all. This before cell phones. Granny in the car, just knitting, sewing, reading a book, chilling. Found some way to entertain herself. I don't know why we can't do that now. I mean, I know I can. I'm the only child. I can entertain myself real. Like, yeah. But y'all know when y'all used to have to go outside and come back home before the street lights come on. Y'all know y'all used to entertain yourselves. Y'all better stop that acting like y'all don't know how to entertain yourselves for real.
Mhm.
Y'all know what that was about. Y'all ride your bicycle around the neighborhood. You ain't gotta worry about nobody in a white van trying to snatch you up. Nigga, you'll cuss them out. I got some candy. Bitch, I'll kick you in your face. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, my bad. I cuss. I'm sorry. Like,
Oh, no, you good. You good.
Oh, you got some candy. Your mama named Candy. And she probably like candy. Man, you know how we was when we was cheering.
Yep.
We went outside. We didn't have PS5s. We went outside. We played with each other. We was a
That was our
community.
punishment. That was our punishment. If we couldn't go outside, that was our punishment. Yeah. Nowadays, you can't keep these kids outside for nothing.
I just told my kids little though, so they love being outside. And we got, man, my backyard is like a damn amusement park, bro. I put a swing set back there. We just got this big ass trampoline with the water, the net go up, but the water come out the net and shit. Like, we got a bounce house I can put up. I got a blow up. I ain't got no swimming pool in the backyard, but I got a nice size one for the kids to swim in. I can sit and chill in it, but yeah, so my backyard is like they got my daughter, she 3. She got a little what is it? Roller coaster.
Oh, I hope you're teaching her how to swim. Please tell me you're teaching her how to swim.
Yeah,
Yes.
we putting them in swim class.
Yes, that's what I did with my baby girl. Like, oh my God. Oh
Is that your only daughter? That's your only? You only got one daughter?
Yeah, I got a son and a daughter. I got 2 of them. I only got, I got one son. I ain't having no more kids.
I put my baby.
The girl, the youngest.
Yeah, the girl, the youngest, man. So she got a big brother to protect her.
There you go, man. I had all boys, and I never wanted a girl, and I'd be down, man. And then boom, a girl pop out, and boy, that is my twin. That is my twin right now. Yes, Lord.
I love my. Now I tell you this, I love my son to death, but my daughter has my personality. She definitely has my personality.
Exactly, like my ex, like me, and that's what scares me. Like my sons are cool, man. Like my oldest son, man, like he's all, whenever he was in high school, he was all about his grades. He wasn't into no thug stuff, none of that. You know what I mean? And none of my boys are Billy badasses, you know what I'm saying? But my daughter, she a straight thug, but my daughter don't give a dang, bro. She don't.
Brothers behind her. She got 4 brothers. Like, look. If I was like my mama had 4 brothers. My mama was a thug. If I had 4 brothers, I'd go down the highways. I'd thump somebody's book out their hand. Just what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
See, look, you know what? I'm gonna tell you a quick little story, man. Down in Carolina, right? Because like we moved from Georgia, from a countryside of Georgia, and the schools didn't have no cameras in it, whatever. So you pretty much got to go with what the teacher say. We moved to Carolina. That's different, bro. They got cameras everywhere. And I got a phone call to my daughter got into a fight, and me and my wife, we knew the police officer very well at that school. And they were like, man, you ain't never worry about your daughter. Well, your daughter could fight. I was like, what?
Cause she got 4 brothers, duh.
And so I've never seen my daughter fight. And the cop was like, the cop was like, you didn't train your daughter to fight like that? I say, no. I say, what you talking about? She said, look at this video. I'm gonna send you a video of your daughter beating the girl tail. Man, I swear to God, man, my daughter was bouncing like she was Floyd Mayweather in the ring, jabbing and pow, pow, pow. And she had left it too. I mean, I say, wow.
Hold on, wait. When was they fighting? Hold on, your daughter could have been in the room. Hold on, I'm over here cheering. Hold on, whoa.
Man,
Your daughter could have been in the room. No. Like, now, I don't advocate for bullying. Now, just because you got four brothers, Miss Ma'am. Nah, I don't
no,
advocate for
no, she don't bully. And then she got in another fight on the bus because, I raised my son not to ever hit a girl. And it was this girl on the bus. Now, my daughter in the 6th grade, that girl in 8th grade, bigger than my daughter. And she just going off of my son, swinging on him. And my son, like, real tall for his height. He just leaned back, got his arm out, hey, man, chill out. All this on camera. Out of nowhere. Man, my daughter did a Superman move, flew through the air and hit that girl one time. Bah, hit her dead and stuff, bro. Dropped her. And then the mama gonna come to my house like she baby, man, my wife will fight too. You know what I mean? And my wife kicked off her shoes, and the mama changed the pitch. And then she broke down crying to my house. Her husband just left her, and her daughter been bad, and blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? So we good people over here. You feel me? So we invited them on in and gave them a drink. You feel me? Poured up some good bourbon for them. No, I'm being for real. And get what? That girl is cool with my daughter now. That girl is cool with my daughter right now. Yeah.
That's some shit my damn mama and my damn grandmama do. I be like, fuck that bitch. She was bullying me. She picking on me. I'm gonna poke that bitch in the eye tomorrow. Fuck is we talking about? Fuck is we talking about?
Oh my God.
I would step on her pinky toe to let her say something to me. Let her say hi to me. I don't care that I remember one time my teacher had went to the house. She was fat and hungry. And I don't know what I was doing in class. But my mama have a way with words. Child, she came to the house. Child, my grandmama fed her. My mama, I don't know what happened, but whatever happened, I had straight A's in her class ever since then. All I know is I was passing in her class since then. I was like, okay, whatever y'all did, keep doing that, cause okay, all right. I wasn't a dummy. Trust me, I wasn't lazy or whatever. But I specifically remember, like, I was in the after school program and she was like one of the teachers in the after school program. And so one of the things that we did in the after school program was like, grade papers and all that. She was like the math teacher or something like that. So she gave me a stack of papers to check, and she gave me an answer sheet. And I knew, looking at the paper, the sheets that I had to grade and the sheet that she gave me, it didn't look the same. It just wasn't right to me. And I'm like, wait a minute. Are you trying to fail these people on purpose? Because I don't think this is the right answer sheet. No. Because these same people, let me tell you why I'm saying that. Because these same people, the day that I'm talking about, that I had to give a 0 or a 10 or 50 on a paper. They lawyers and doctors and teachers and physicians. You know what I'm saying? And we grew up in the hood. I don't know. You say you're from Texas. I really don't want to locate. I don't really want to say where I'm from. But
I'm not from Texas.
Oh, okay. Because I'm about to say, I'm like, they lawyers, they doctors, they teachers, they educators, they husbands, their wives, they pillars in their community. So when you say hood, what do you mean? They don't define me or them or whatever. What do you mean when you say hood? To me, it's a sharper neighborhood. To me.
Mm-hmm.
You can't define me with that. You can't trigger me with that hood. Oh, you're from the hood. Yeah, I'm from the hood. And what? And I probably make more money than you in a day than you can in a lifetime, old man. Remember Keyshawn, New Jack City? Haha. Ha ha ha
You know what? You know what? You're absolutely right. And those, I don't like them kind of people, man. You're absolutely right. I have dealt with that a lot. I have dealt
Hey,
with that
young
a lot. I be at certain establishments and people look at me like I'm not supposed to be there. You know what I'm
No,
saying? And
I do. I'm so sorry for cutting you off. I do this on purpose. I'm trying not to cuss. I do it on purpose. Let me tell you what I do on purpose. Let me tell you what I do on purpose. So I drive trucks like you, right? I'm
mhm.
a female. People say female get the female treatment. I don't know what they mean because ain't nobody ever gave me no. At least I don't think. I ain't when they start giving me a pretty girl treatment or a female treatment. Yeah, I will agree. But in the meantime, between time, I don't know what they talking about. So hold on, Big Mix here to delineate. I don't know what that is. Okay.
Big
All
Mix,
right.
what up, though? That's one of my main supporters. He come in with different profiles. That dude got like 5 different profiles.
I
SNS,
think
get
I
me back
remember
on track
him.
again. SNS, get me back on track. I forgot. I lost my train of thought real quick.
Oh shit! Hey man, I hate the and I just seen my wife texting me talking about my daughter work and I'm gonna get her.
I should go live, but I don't like going live on my freaking phone. I gotta have
I was about
thumbnails.
to,
I gotta have bells and whistles. Gosh dang
I was
it.
about to,
I want to
but you
continue
know
this
what?
conversation with your panel guest.
Yeah, I'm gonna put your link in the put both of y'all links in the chat so everybody can follow y'all. But if
I appreciate it,
you
word.
get for sure, for sure.
What's up?
Just Jay, do you get IG?
I do have an IG. You know what? Since people are freaking doxing me or trying to dox me now, freak it. Hold on.
Cause I got a
Yeah,
Discord because when you were saying like because there's probably some things you can do with your channel. And like I said, I ain't no gatekeeper. I help whoever need. If I know something, I always share it. But definitely, I can show you that. I can send you a little video I made to show you how to put so you won't have to consistently make your hashtags. There's a spot in your YouTube studio you can do that in, and just some other stuff. Like it's shorts is what's gonna get you
Exactly.
seen. Yeah,
Exactly.
it's the shorts.
Exactly. I think the word, like when I first met you, I probably had about 500 subs, and I'm almost at 6,000 now. And I don't really post no video. I post number shorts. You know what I mean? Number shorts. Yeah.
Short form is what's gonna get you seen. And once you get seen, then you can get put when you start going live. The hardest way to be seen is doing lives. The easiest way is short. The what's in the middle is uploads under 9 minutes. I mean, if you go to like vidIQ, it'll give you a whole template on how to get your channel popping. But yeah, it's just a way. You know, if you need have a question, how to do. I don't know how to do everything on here, but I know how to do a lot on here. I haven't really been active with it, but I can put on shows like some of the other people, the content creators. I don't say nobody names on here, but like in this sector, like the DD and the rabbit guy, I can do shit just as well as they do it. I just don't do it not for the topics, but when I have like bullshit shows, I be putting crazy shit together. Like I got drops and all that shit, short form, long form. Like I know how to edit my ass off. I learned all of it doing this shit though. I can edit my ass off. I made a couple people intros. Um, I don't think Selena used hers no more. I don't even know if Miss 504 still on here, but I used like 2 years ago. I did a couple of hers. It's if you need any help with anything, I don't mind. That's how you grow, man. Is helping other people. So, like I said, I ain't no gatekeeper. If you doing a show and you want me to pop up and use my expertise, I'm the shit I know. I know religion like the back of my hand. I got a theology degree. I don't really talk too much because people. I don't really talk too much about things that trigger people, and religion is one of them. So, and it's to anybody. Anybody want to, if y'all need a little help or something like that, I'm gonna drop their links in the chat real quick. Damn, I was just on her channel. Chat real quick. Let me. Okay, here go SS. I'm gonna drop SS link. Then I'm gonna drop Just Jay's link, and y'all definitely go check both of them out, man. SS do go live sometimes. Hey, man, SS he bad with the gardening too, man. I done learned so much shit from him planting and gardening. Definitely go check out SS. And I'm about to drop Just Jay in here. Okay, here we go. And definitely go check out Just Jay. It don't cost nothing to support people, man. We all some regular ass people just trying to make it, man. We all we got. I say the Just Us League because at the end of the day, it's just us, man. If one of us get big, hopefully, we all can ride the wave. I know if I get big, I don't care who ride the wave, man. But yeah, if one of us get big, man, we all can get big. It's about supporting one another, doing the right thing. But y'all know what I always say, man. Shout out to SS for popping up. Shout out to Just Jay. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Y'all know when the link drop, y'all can pop up. It is what it is. We had conversation. Ain't no judgment here, man. I ain't here to judge nobody. I'm here to assist, to drop information. I got some tools y'all can use. It's a different perspective. I don't know everything, but I'm going to share everything I do know, So, I know what I always say, care about how you feel. These are the conversations that create nation. Hold on one second. What up, though? Miss J, you back? I don't know if her audio, but definitely, I believe I put her her channel in the link. Everybody listening, definitely go check out Miss J. Just J. You there?
Can you hear me? Do I sound crazy?
Yeah, I can hear. No, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was gonna give my last words because I thought you was leaving.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. You know what? I looked at the computer and didn't even realize y'all popped down. I'm like, oh shit.
No, yeah. I really enjoyed this conversation with you, and I'm trying to see his name. What's his name? Oh, he's not up here no more.
No, he popped down
No,
too.
Oh shoot! What was his name again?
SS. I put his link in the chat too.
SS.
Yeah.
Okay, SS. Okay, well, I'm on a panel, so I can't see it. I'm sorry. He might be in the chat. Shout out to him. It was a great conversation. Man, I wanted to say more. Dang it. But I really came up here to tell you, like, you tonight, you was on one. I don't know, you was on one tonight. Like I appreciate everything you were saying. You brought back memory. You had me thinking about my grandmama and my mama and my uncles and my cousins and but I mean, yeah. Man, I appreciate that. Like, for real.
I appreciate
Hey, Young Riaz.
Young Riaz,
Hey,
what up, though?
No, but I do have a Discord. I don't know how to put it in the chat.
Hold on, let me give you a stick, and then you can put it in the chat.
Let me see if I even have. Let me see if I even have. Let's see, comments, posts. Oh. Oh shoot, my new phone.
Oh, here you go. I got your Discord. It's on your links.
Oh, you see it? You see
Yeah.
it? Hey. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Hey y'all. Look, I'm so chill in my Discord. I don't be doxing people. I don't really care about none of y'all like that for real. But I'm so chill. Like and y'all can post whatever.
Why didn't
I got a
it won't let me copy and paste it?
I got
Let
a
me try to
bunch of
do it from the
rooms.
laptop.
I got so many rooms. I don't have one where the smoker section. I need to get a smoker section. I don't smoke, but I don't smoke. That's why I don't have a smoker section, but I don't care. I don't mind if you smoke. Because in real life, though, like when my cousins come to my house, they can smoke. They just can't smoke in the house. They smoke outside, in the garage, over there somewhere. They don't smoke inside the house. Like my mama, my granny, don't nobody, you know what I'm saying, play that. Like, I don't mind if you smoke. I don't judge nobody. Do you? Because I drink. Anybody follow me? No. I drink. I don't drink every day. People think I drink every day. It's like, bro, it just so happened maybe one time in band camp, I was on a panel. I was maybe sounding like I was inebriated, but I don't drink every day. If you drink every day, that's diabolical. And if I drink every day, that's expensive. I don't drink every day. No. But yeah, y'all come check your girl out. I'm like on the Discord. Yeah. I got all these rooms and nobody to fill them. Y'all come over and start talking in these rooms. No,
I'm trying to.
yeah.
It won't let me.
No, for real. I
It won't let me
appreciate
copy.
you.
Oh, let me try this. I'm trying to copy and paste it now.
Do you have a Discord? Let me see if I can add you.
It won't even let me type my Discord in the chat. I might have to put it in the back chat.
Oh,
I got
what? Oh, yeah.
Holy shit. I just recently got this new phone. I didn't even download Discord.
I just got a new phone too. Ain't gonna hold you. I literally just got a phone today. I'm not gonna hold you. This phone was annoying me. I was about to cuss this phone out. I swear to God. Like, I'm like, why would you why do you hate me so much? We just met. No, my old phone is like, but I've been having that phone for so long. It's like I get it. And if I ever need to use it, I'm gonna charge it up, fully charge it, turn it off, and just throw it in the drawer. And if I ever need it again, it's so crazy because it's not toe up. Like it does not have no screen. Well, it does have a screen protector, but it does not have a case. And I'm like, wow. Like I know how to take care of my things.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I gotta do it on my laptop. But let me go get my daughter. But yeah, I'm a.
You sound like me. That's what I be doing. I go get my daughter. I be like, girl, I be like, I don't know what I'm doing. Help. I be like, I don't know what I'm doing. Help me.
Oh yeah, we can get you up to get you more subscribers. I think you'll
right. SS. People be thinking that I be, you know what I'm saying, just drunk Jay, Vodka Jay. It's like, but you got people that go live every day, and you can see their real life, and they literally drinking every day.
Every day.
Every day. Every day. I'm like, that's not me.
Oh shit! I didn't even know. My bad, Riz. I ain't even know you was in the back, bro. I'm about to jump off, bro. My bad.
Who is that? Double S? Is that Double S in the background?
No, young Riz back there.
Oh,
yeah, I'm about to jump off, bro. I'm literally about to log off, man.
Oh, I'm trying.
And if I Riz, I know you talk, bro. If I get you up here, I'll be on here for another 10 minutes. I got a whole wife in there. She Middle Eastern. I ain't getting in trouble, bro.
What
I'm
is your
straight.
what is your what is your Discord and double S? What is your Discord? If you don't want to say it, that's fine.
I don't, I
Double
don't
S.
know it. Oh, SS.
Yeah,
I don't know
SS
the SS.
SS SS. Do you know your Discord by heart? Hey, DD90. He about to get off of here, girl. He about to leave us. His wife is getting yeah,
but I will
double
have
S.
all this set. I will have I got your Discord. I'm gonna pop in yours as soon as I download it on here on my phone.
Oh, you
Well, I
see
can
it? You
download it
see
on my
my
computer. Yeah,
Discord?
it's
Cause
on your y'all go look if y'all
thank
this is how y'all
you.
get to her Discord. Go to her
Thank
page
you.
and go to link. She got it in her link, so y'all can link up
Thank
on her Discord.
you.
If y'all go to her channel
Look at
and go to the
me. Look,
link.
look,
Yeah,
I'm a little
we get
concrete
it, Pastor.
creator. I'm a little
Yeah, we get
concrete
it,
creator, not a
Pastor.
content concrete.
Yeah, we get
You
it,
gotta
Pastor,
know.
man. That's
You
what it's
gotta know
about,
what
though.
it.
It's about building a
Cause
community,
networking, definitely about
Yeah,
networking. Definitely about
yeah.
networking. I definitely like me and Triple. I want to call him Triple S so bad. Me and Double S. Like next time I go live, he can hear my panel. We can chop it up. Like he a truck driver. I heard it in the background. I'm like, where you at? Where you going? I heard it, and I don't know how. Look, I feel some type of way about my trucker brethren. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
That's
anytime
cool as
somebody
hell,
say they're a
man.
trucker, I'm a sucker for that. I'm just is because yeah, especially if they over the road. If they local, but if they over the road, man, shout out to you. More power. Like I'm a sucker for a trucker. Not like in that way. I'm talking about because
Yeah, you
I
got
you know
some.
what I'm saying? I've
Yeah,
been in
y'all
that
share
game for
something.
7 years, and he been in the
Yeah,
game for like 13. So you know what I'm saying? We know what it is. We know what it is. We know what it
yeah.
is. So yeah, definitely. I appreciate you. I appreciate you letting me up on the panel. It was a great live. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to you, young Riaz, but he gotta go. His wife is calling him.
Yeah, I
Wife
mean,
is calling.
yeah, happy wife, happy life, man. Keep that
Happy
lady happy,
life.
she keep me happy. Yeah, that's how it works, man. That's how it works.
Hey,
But yeah, I'll probably
I'm
be
glad.
on. If I'm not on tomorrow, I'll be on the day after that. I got the notification bell. You'll definitely be seeing me in the chat. Yeah, we gonna link up, man. I'm getting more consistent. I be on TikTok too. I be over there just to kind of
I need to
like
go
when
on
I feel like
TikTok more
debating.
because people be sending me stuff from like TikTok and X, and I heard TikTok, like if you sign into TikTok and you start tippity typing, they know like your passwords and stuff.
Oh, I
You
ain't
know
know
what I'm
all
talking
that.
about?
I ain't know
Ah,
all that. Yeah, I gotta watch.
see,
But I
that's why you need to be in my Discord because I'll be bringing news that y'all absolutely positively can and probably can't. But I'm pretty sure you can more than you can't use.
oh
Uh-huh.
shit, that was my dogs outside too. I gotta get them.
Yeah, I do young Riaz, I do TikTok, I do no, but what I do more like right now, and I'm not gonna hold you. I'm on TikTok, I'm on X, but I do more YouTube and IG. I do more YouTube and IG. SS gang in a building. Okay, SS gang. Okay, SS gang. I'm purple gang. I'm purple heart. Oh, hey, young Riaz, are you team purple or not? Hey, SS, check this out. Young Riaz, are you team purple or not? Purple gang in the building. Team purple or not? Young Riaz, yes or no? We don't need no elaborate explicit. Look, explicit. Look, hey, young Riaz, are you team purple heart or not? I'm trying to say explicit. Okay, look. You know what? I'm not even gonna say the word. Thank you, Young Riaz. I appreciate that. I can spell it. It's EXPLANATION. I think. I think I spelled it right, but I just can't say it right now. Did I spell it right? Did y'all hear what I just said? EXPLANATION. Did I spell it right? Cause I can't say it for nothing right now. But he gotta go, y'all. He gotta go. He gotta go, Young Riaz. Young Riaz, I think I'm gonna go live next Thursday. Thursdays are my days, Young Riaz. I haven't been live because right now something is going on with my modem. But next Thursday I should be good. I should be good next Thursday, Young Riaz. Double S, life. It was so good talking to you. I appreciate talking to you. Oh, he gotta go, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm up here
I
talking.
left my puppy.
I'm just.
My puppy didn't want to come in the house. I had to go out there and get her. But you were saying explanation. You know, a long explanation. You spoke to that.
He said it right. Y'all heard him, but I spelled it right. But then I spell it right. See?
Yeah, you spelled it right.
See, I can
no long
spell.
explanation. Yeah.
I don't know what I was saying, but I spelled it.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. I might be either live tomorrow or the day after that. But I come with another topic. And
I
usually
notifications set to all.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. And I'm gonna give it back. I believe in reciprocity.
I got 2 channels that support, y'all. If y'all have not already hit the like button, please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please and thank you. Good dude, like good energy. Like this is my first time on your panel. Great topic. Great topic. You was hitting them out the ballpark. I was like, I gotta come up here and oh my God, you made me lose my train of thought a few times. I gotta run it back. I ain't got my handy dandy notebook next to me right now because a lot of times I gotta, jot because y'all be woo and I gotta jot it down before But yeah, this is a really good live. You gotta do it like a part 2 or something. This is really good for us.
Yeah, because you know what? I actually had it scripted like with different points I wanted to hit, but I left my notebook in my wife's car and I didn't feel like going outside. So I'm like,
but you freestyle and you did really good.
Yeah. This is really what I do like on a daily basis though. You know what I'm saying? Talk about like behavior and mindsets and how to create different habits. I mean, that's what I do on a daily basis. So it's like second nature, really. So, that's mainly occupy my time.
I think you've seen me in your chat before. I just never hit your link. But yeah, I've been here. I support.
Yeah.
What I don't like, and I don't know if this ever happened to you. I don't know if you said this earlier in your live. It's like when you support people and they disrespect your support, if that makes sense.
Yeah, the way you support. Yeah. Because like I said, I'm legally blind. So a lot of times I hit the like button and I even be in there listening. It's just I don't chat. And then I be having my kids too most of the time. So
right.
I'm just listening. Yeah. So
understandable.
Is people support is support, but people do it in different ways. So it's appreciated anyway. I get it. If you listen to the video, if you hit a like, if you share, whatever you do to help me, I appreciate it. It don't matter how big somebody might think it is or how small. It's still support to me. So because you don't have to do it. You're not getting paid to do it. So shit, you're doing it out the kindness of your heart. Even if you just stop by and hit the like button and leave, that's still support to me. I appreciate that. So I live in the state of gratitude. So the small things mean just as much as the big things to me. So that's just how I am. That's how I'm doing. But let me go in here because, boy, I don't feel like hearing this human mouth anymore.
Yeah, the content. Like I was driving and listening. I was like, hold on, wait a minute, wait, he on to something. Like you start pulling on like if I was playing a violin, you was putting on my heartstrings. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. I know he talking about his grandmama. Hold on, and he's talking like, what we doing? Like, my grandmama did that too. My grandmama used to rain chickens. They rain chicken necks.
They pop that chicken neck off. Yeah.
Right. My uncle told me, I was so young, I didn't even know, because my grandmama was from the country, but they moved to the city, and my uncle was like, we used to have chickens, right? I'm like, no, I didn't know that. I would have been too. I don't even think I was thought of then. Because my mama would have been, still in high school, I think. From what I gathered, my mama would have still been in high school. So, yeah. But they used to rain chickens' necks. My family country is, I don't know, alligators and frog legs and all that. No, I'm good on that third word. I'm good on hog mogs, chitterlings, frog legs, alligators, tails, swamp meat, water, whatever. I'm good on all of that. I don't want. I'm good. But yeah, I'm gonna let you go. You got stuff to do. I think I did good. I didn't cuss. If you follow me, you know I'm a cusser. You know I'm a cusser. I did good. The girl did good. But yeah, I'm gonna let you go. I hope you follow me on Discord. Double S, are you on Discord? Is he on Discord? Look, my Discord is boring though. My Discord is very boring. So if you come over there, please post as much. Look, because honestly, y'all is where I get my news from. I don't watch TV like that. I don't care about Trump. I don't care about all that stuff they be talking about. Like a lot of time, most of the time, my news is be from y'all. Like the Discord or IG or YT, YouTube or X. Like that's where we get our news from. Now, I guess unfortunately, but that's where we get our news from. We know they be running the script. How you in a whole nother state and I'm in another state, but our news sounded exactly the same. The dude that shot the dude in your state or your city behind a trash can, what does that have to do with my state or my city? You see what I'm saying? They be running plays. I know it. But like I said, I don't want to hold you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Shout out to you, Double S. Nice talking to you. Shout out to the chat. Y'all happy Monday. It's Monday now, y'all. Happy Monday. I hope y'all have a great Monday. And if y'all found my Discord, I'll add all of y'all. But you gotta go. Your wife is about to bang on you. She about to bang on you. Boy, you gotta get off this thing live.
I'm about to push the end button right now. I appreciate you though.
Shout out to the chat.
Well, yeah, don't be a stranger. I'll be here. Missing Ma, what up, though? Yeah, I'm good, sis. I'm about to go in here and wrestle with my daughter, and hopefully she go to sleep within the next hour, because I'm going to pass out regardless if she do or don't. So, yeah, I'm about to go. Usually when I sing to her, she go back to sleep. So she like bedtime stories and stuff. So, but yeah, man, I appreciate everybody, man. Y'all know what I always say. Care about how you feel. These are conversations to build nations. And if I say anything to resonate with you, do me a favor, hit that share button. Tell somebody. Help me spread the word. But until next time, man, we out.
Peace.